Playing traffic, if you wanna play the faction. We don't act, we getting active, stacking cash and dodging taxes. My father was a Catholic, never taught me how to practice, but with music I'm a Baptist. Chris and all these fucking tracks I bless these raps with.
Standing in the middle of the mosh, yeah, baby. Both sides caving on the drive. Praying to my pops and the guys. God, please help me out. Can you spare me for once? Spare me for once. Hey, hey, yeah. Can you spare me for once? Spare me for once. Hey, I ain't asking for much. No.
We watch history. We make history. And one day we become it. Drop some buckets and then we kick the bucket. Just trying to reach the peak before I finally plummet.
Standing in the middle of the mosh, yeah, baby. Both sides caving on the drive. Praying to my pops and the guys. God, please help me out. Can you spare me for once? Spare me for once. Hey, yeah. Can you spare me for once? Spare me for once. Hey, I ain't asking for much. No.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this, but that's what the people want. That's what I came here for. So we're gonna get into it.
I like my coffee black, white too. Don't turn this to no controversy. It's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off at ×2. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? It's too cool. Get the drop tops out. Summertime and then why? Get them fits right. Bottles over here. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? I'm talking 6 a.m. tea times. 18 with the mayor talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snack a seat up at the table if my man can't. Heading to a meeting, we're familiar with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? You know the drill by now. Summertime and then why? Get everything together, get the squad together, get the gang together. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? Started in the back office, now I run the front. Call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my love. Once I make $1 million, man, $1 million won't be enough. Watch you fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's JetBlue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then why? Now as it comes to an end. Summertime and then why? And it falls upon us. I want you to bring that energy. Summertime and then why? And run that thing back. Until next year. Summertime and then why? And why? Summertime and then why? Yeah. We gone.
Hurry, chat. Yeah, I gotta turn on my personal music. Already. Rocking some randoms today. Every gun that I basically have two of, except for I don't use Phantom, so I'm just leaving that one on. But yeah. I actually have two of these. Random that too. And Marshall. Alrighty. We'll leave everything else the same. And let's load.
On corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why are you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know if you bitches are thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and dot on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing. I know I've been missing. I needed some
Cloudy outside today. Icebox. Yeah, I want to play Killjoy again. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's funny. Already. Let's see. Dang. Bro, that was almost nice.
The way I deliver, they post to. I'm going somewhere you ain't seen on no Alice
Dang. Dang, I lit Jet up. What the heck?
Sometimes it be like that.
Okay, this person's hello?
Sometimes it be like that. I wish it would
Uncle
be like that.
Huckleberry? Hello?
Sometimes it look, look. Life of a legend, just a day in the life. Might slide on ya, I ain't staying the night. I ain't pick cards, I'm just playing them right. Photo shoot tomorrow, they gon' pay for the flight. Amazing the height, I'm able to reach from just rapping. Get it all legit, my nigga, so fuck trapping. Catch me in the lab, I'm the player with the game plan, and I stick to it. We are really not the same, man. Nothing make these motherfuckers change like the game can. In too deep, I'ma really be a name brand. I levitate, got you looking like a caveman, talking like you winning, doing only what a slave can. I'm getting money, so I'm knowing why they mad at me. Quarter ounce of literary magic in the glad baggy. Word to the plug, hope your baby stay fed, nigga. I'ma keep you living with a pocket full of dead niggas. And I came up from the eyes they can't fathom, so I'ma need all my little coins, you can't have them. But I probably drop a couple blessings on the way out. Give a
Dang.
get a little, watch it come and play out. Royal getting royalties, I'm waiting on the payout. Loyal to the soil, but we manifest the way out. Thank God for the love and the upcoming. I was blessed with the flows, got my cup running. Ain't no fear in the black man, fuck running. Think he trying us, my tribal niggas going duck hunt. Cause it be like that. But sometimes it be like that. I wish it wouldn't be like that. But sometimes it be like that. I wish it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't be like that. We was 13 playing with a ratchet and some ratchet hoes. Side of town where niggas grow up rapid, oh we had to grow. On the need to know unless a motherfucker had to know. Posing for the cameras like you try and get an action role. I beneficial, you ain't beneficial to me, boy. Country bunkin' boony boy, praying like a Sunni boy. Say they wanna make a difference, they ain't moving different, no. Passing drugs with a handshake, that's a give and go. Lot of loud niggas from my hood, they ain't living, no. Talking like he Jordan, and nigga ain't even Pippin, no. I hear the shit that you saying, but put your chest in it. I'm the best in it, won't answer to nothing less than it. I'm everything like your favorite rapper, but less timid, more organic and less rented. I'm blessed with it. I got the shit that can shift minds with 6 lines, telling tall tales. You 6'9", my bitch fine. Catch a flight to the future, nigga. I switch times, change for the dollar. I bought a 40, you 6 dimes. Ghetto niggas who done moved to the burb side, sipping liquor curbside. Now I'm making words ride. Better living, I see the shit from a bird's eye. Learn to do my talking with numbers, I know that words lie. Highly favored, you fabricated and fictitious. I'm light bearing, I flick switches for quick riches. My shit vicious, come get stitches, it hit different. He hit my line cause this chick missing, no pick flicking. I'm dictating, you dick riding and dick licking. Big and back, big flicking, niggas know my shit kicking. I said these niggas know my shit kicking. Cause sometimes it be like that. I wish it didn't be like that. Cause sometimes it be like that. I wish it didn't be like that. But sometimes it be like that. I wish it didn't be like that. Cause sometimes it be like that. I wish it didn't be like that. It didn't be like that. It wouldn't. And if I ever fall off, I could fall back. I could probably lose it all, get it all back. You waiting on a white man in a call back. They ain't give it to us, we took it, now what you call that? 30 hours, 5 songs, I'm a hit maker. Fucking with the God body, you a risk taker. I'm overseas, you a overtime shift taker. All build up, no action, these niggas cliffhangers.
I'm OP, bro. Bro, I cannot wear my Apple Watch, bro, while playing video games. This thing is like weighs my wrist down.
Tell the world real niggas is back popping. Rim still spinning as soon as the lag stopping. Then I rag top it just so I'm seeing the back dropping, nigga. Cause it be like that. Cause
Alrighty, well.
Why they be down at the news of me up? Shawty she down, she be choosing me up. I pour this brown with the juice in my cup. Tell the DJ play me some pimpin' that'll loosen me up. Why they be hurting at the thought of me up? Shawty she with it, she gon' swallow me up. I mix the liquor with the juice in my cup. Tell the DJ to play some pimpin' that'll loosen me up.
Go B. Set up over here.
Cause half of the shit they talking, it don't go with the rain. Back blowing, no, I'm blowing it dank. I got 100 on the gas, 20 more in the tank. My
I like remove that gap.
drop topping back when niggas couldn't get a ride. We not the same and they mad that I'm well aware. Bask in it, I'm the shit, niggas smell the air. I'm globe trotting, my check coming from Stockholm. So if you wondering, I am probably not home. But see, they fucking with it cause it resonate, not cause the residence. Presidential suite, pocket full of dead presidents. I be posted in the burbs, top chop guillotine. Silk cranberry, send it like vanilla bean. Lately, I'm the only nigga, look how it sounds. Spitting game by the gallon, blowing kush by the pound. Like, why they be down at the news of me up? Shawty she down, she be choosing me up. I pour this brown with the juice in my cup. Tell the DJ play me some pimpin' that'll loosen me up. Why they be hurting at the thought of me up? Shawty she with it, she gon' swallow me up. I mix the liquor with the juice in my cup. Tell the DJ to play some pimpin'
Dang.
me up.
Well, can't do much.
Grew quickly, blue sticky in the dude hickey. Flew sickly, I could never need you with me. Please miss me with it if it got nothing to do with me. Getting bread, bad bitches call me Xavier Crouton. Really outside, what the fuck is you on? You could never see me blowing blunts out in Rio. When I stick the head in, she like ideals mio. I'm a living legend, baby, I'm forever the GOAT. History won't never find a nigga better to quote. You be on the type of sucker shit I never
I do have two colors selected.
one hell of a throw. Like why they mad? I could peep it through the halfway cheesing. We'll be getting paper when it's past day season. Told her all aboard, this the last train leaving. Wake up every morning, treat it like your last day breathing. I'm like, why they be down at the news of me up? Shawty she down, she be choosing me up. I pour this brown with the juice in my cup. Tell the DJ play me some pimpin' that'll loosen me up. Why they be hurting at the thought of me up? Shawty she with it, she gon' swallow me up. I mix the liquor with the juice in my cup. Tell the DJ to play some pimpin' that'll loosen me up.
Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up. Then that ass be poking out them jeans up and sparking up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up. This the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. Pull up and and I'm swerving. If a nigga try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under rugs like a Persian. We been staying in our lane, ain't no merging. Wrap a nigga like a motherfucking turban. Yeah, these niggas all square like Irvin. Yeah, we grew up in the hood, no suburbans. If I say I need my money, then it's urgent. Yeah, they want me to quit. Yeah, they want me to shift. But as long as I'm alive, we gon' keep on making hits. Why they steady shooting bricks? Man, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Me and Dale back to back, and yeah, I'm dishing the assist. Yeah, they talk a lot of shit, but we really with the shits. Lame ass niggas always gonna be reaching for they hit. Smoke a nigga like a clip. They can never catch me slipping. Every time your girl around, she be watch the way I'm dripping. Try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain.
20 more minutes.
Black and white, that yin and yang.
20 more minutes. Yo. So you get some good sleep? That's good. I mean, that's really all you need. It's all you really need. I know Demon 1 is on NRG now, so that's cool. Man's insane. Yeah, pretty much. I don't really know much about. Sure. Oh, so they're actually gonna be, they're pretty good, huh? Yeah. So NRG basically just took a massive team and put that's crazy. Oh, so yeah, they're definitely gonna. Yeah, I'm rooting for NRG. Jeez. Nah, yeah, I like energy a lot. I like Demon 1, so man's insane. Okay, well that's annoying. No one checked that angle. Still got like 15-ish minutes until that's like until their game starts. I have the stream on Twitch opened. Yeah, that's who's streaming it. I think the last game, which is at 10 o'clock or something like that at night, is on a different channel. I thought it said 10 p.m. on Valorant. Oh well, there's 3 today, no? They just not do that in English, is that why? Yeah. That went horribly wrong. Our team just, you know, just folded, you know, pretty much. A little bits here and there. I've watched a little bit, but not really, like, I don't really know, like, I haven't really spent much time. Unlike you. Nice. If they lose, I'm blaming you. Okay. Cause I'm not him. That's why I'm not him. Yeah. They just don't exist anymore, do they? Some money problems. Not pay them. Yep. Oh my god, I could not hit a shot. Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. That's stupid. Ah, that's lame. Who was the owner of that organization? Whoever they weren't too good. Because they had a really good opportunity and they ruined it. Yeah, that's not right. That is messed up. Well, got a molly, nice little molly kill. Okay, this person's gonna ace. Already easy ace. Already cool. So this thing is about to start. Oh yeah, that'd be horrible.
With the outlaw.
What make you want to watch VCT?
What?
What make you want to watch VCT?
I don't know. Just decided to.
You just want to see Demon Lord.
Yeah, pretty much.
No way. One left, one left, one left. You're better.
Imagine he flops. And the team just flops. They get 13
That would suck.
They like clowned on so hard.
I don't know if that would happen though.
It shouldn't happen. I feel like anything can happen at this stage though.
All right, so Mimi and I decided it'd be a great idea to 1v1 each other with the outlaw. And And I'm just going to be fully transparent. I do not, the sensitivity is out, but you know what, guys,
You'll be
this is how we
fine,
thrive.
I'm sure.
This is how we thrive.
How do you feel about this gun thus far, Chrissy? It's pretty expensive.
It's very expensive, and also, I just need to say that this 1v1 I find a little bit silly because the Outlaw is basically the counter to the light armor meta that, you know, Fnatic took the world by storm by, but NRG did first way back in the day.
Okay.
Anyways, shout out. But you can't one-shot someone with heavy armor unless it's a headshot.
But I'm just going to headshot GB.
Yeah, but in that case, buy a Marshall.
Okay, watch.
And
Where are you?
And if they're buying light armor or no armor, then again, buy a Marshall.
Are you in Breeze Halls?
I'm in Breeze Halls. Yeah, that's what we agreed.
Yeah, I'm in Breeze Halls.
Are you in
So what breeze is going to be in the map? Is it going to, for them playing, is it going to be the newest one or the old one?
Should be the newest one.
Wait, also, are the halls not there?
Am I hearing voices in my head? TV, where are you?
Wait, how long have you been out? It usually takes.
Wait, I thought we added halls back. Why aren't we?
Oh no.
Okay, so we're trying to talk about.
Because the one that they're playing in right now is not there.
Might go on for a while. Anyway,
Added it back like a week ago.
Oh yeah, they usually wait 2 weeks so that people can practice on
We're
it.
gonna go to the power rankings now with Brennan.
So it just may not.
Yeah, it's like 2
Shit
weeks
out
per
of controller.
patch.
Unbelievable.
For
So it's probably not going to be there, but I guarantee that no one's going to want to play that map today. So
to try to predict the future and have some kind of power
who knows,
ranking.
maybe some people
They
have
never
some ideas
work.
on it.
They're always terrible. But why would that ever stop us from doing something like this?
Yeah, they've always been bad every year.
Yeah. So these are the rankings from the regular season of last year. Obviously, like playoff performance champions, that was all different. We need to add G2 in there as well.
Yeah.
Already things are going to get weird. So where shall I begin?
I mean, you want to just get started? Just put what team you think is at number one.
All right. Well, I mean, there's a
These
super
power
team here that's
rankings?
been formed to try to get the number one spot.
I'm
So
not
I'm going to
listening
give them the
to this
benefit of
game,
the doubt, and I'm going to put NRG.
Josh, but have you considered
yeah.
the Scrimbox?
Oh,
the community's been doing some research, and I really think we've got to listen to them this time around. Listen,
Okay.
what 100 Thieves
Power
were beating
ranking.
NRG on the 11th, 10-1 in a scrim.
Oh, but
so you've got to put 100 Thieves above them.
But you don't know what the end result of the scrim was.
No, and I don't know what the map was either.
Right. Well, we'll put NRG maybe down here then. We'll put 100 Thieves above them.
Thieves, but okay. But what about Cloud9? They beat a mixed team. It's not an official team, but they're 4-1. They weren't. I don't know if they beat them, but they were winning the scrims. Where do you put them there?
I mean, based on Scrimbucks, maybe we'll put them
They're
down
doing
here.
it based on scrims.
This is also confusing. NRG won 9-1
It's not even
versus
full
N80.
scrims. It's like the
well,
stream
but
I know.
N80 were pretty close with G2, right? When they played down there at the Ascension
You're going
level.
to put G2 below them?
So we're going to put G2, yeah, somewhere around here. So if we put G2 here, that explains
have
that
you considered
scrim
that on the 12th that G2 were beating 100 Thieves in a scrim?
Well, now we're going circles.
But now you've got to put them higher because they were beating them 10-7.
Oh well, okay. Well then we'll put 100 Thieves back down there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what about Loud? Okay. I still feel pretty confident about this Loud team. They were top of Americas last year. I'm tempted to put them up there.
They haven't been scrimming. Where are the scrim results?
I know that they've been scrimming since October.
They haven't been scrimming.
Okay, you haven't found them, but that doesn't mean that they haven't been scrimming.
They haven't been scrimming.
All right, well, talk to me about Leviathan. They've also constructed a super team, kind of, for this year. They've got to be somewhere high up towards the top.
They beat a Challengers team 8-1. They're beating a Challengers team in a scrim. That was on the 14th.
Right. What does that tell me?
I don't know.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything.
Just get more stickers.
Okay,
please.
Furia, EG.
Furia, EG, where's EG?
Don't do it.
6-2 against an unknown team.
No.
Well, it's an unknown.
I mean,
who
could have been
knows?
Bleed. It could have been Gay on the opposite
Do
side.
not think
But it could
about
have been
it.
us on the opposite side as well.
Do not even think about it.
What about Furia?
Furia, nothing.
Okay, well I'm gonna put them down there for now then, I guess, and we'll
you're
figure them out
panicking, mate.
afterwards.
We've got a time of
No,
1 minute
EG
left.
needs
What
their own
about
tier.
Sentinels? We've only got a minute left. Brett.
Sentinels,
What have
okay, well,
Sentinels
Sentinels 12-8 versus an unknown team again.
But what kind of unknown team?
I don't
Brett?
know. I don't
can't
really
do
know.
anything with these kind of scrim results.
Well, 100 Thieves beat G2 14-4.
Oh, I mean,
But then that's
what
going to flip it around again.
What am I doing? 14-4? Well, we'll put G2
Okay,
down
we'll put
there
G2
then,
down
I
there,
guess.
okay.
And then Sentinels, I'll put Sentinels at the top for now, just a placeholder.
Sentinels, you're losing the stickers, Josh.
Yeah, I know, they're going flying.
I'm trying to find something.
MIBR and Crew, okay? Crew haven't made a huge amount of changes since last year. Oh, we've lost G2.
We've lost G2, put them back up.
Okay.
G2.
Go on,
G2 beat Lev.
G2 beat Leviathan.
G2 beat Lev.
Dude, okay, let me just get these on the board for starters. And then, right, I'll hold.
Great
hold
magnets
these,
they have there, huh?
You hold them there. And what did you say? G2 beat Leviathan in a scrim?
G2 beat Lev in a scrim.
All right, so what if I do this then?
But G2 also lost to Oxygen.
And well, Oxygen should be at the top then.
Yeah, Oxygen really should be. Do we have an Oxygen sticker?
They're winning kickoff.
Oxygen is tier 2, but
okay. We're done, I think.
Man, wild to think we gave them 2.5 weeks for that. But folks, the party starts right now. Let's kick off VCT America's 2024 kickoff.
So that was a totally real.
Yeah, that's how that's the rankings. Yeah.
I've watched people make a tier list
Oh my gosh, that was bright.
Hi guys, welcome to day one.
on all the
So, to
roster
decide
moves
who
that
the
have been
teammate will
happening
be,
throughout
how
the
far it's scored.
off
If it's on
season,
the VCT
and they
logo,
make their
then
own EG
Fury
tier
will be A, NRG
for
will
every
be B.
single list.
If it's on the VCT America side, then
because of how bad
Fury
it
will
was.
be B, and NRG will be A. Alright. Alright, so
Wait, and watch the coin.
Fury will be A, and NRG will be B.
I forgot Ethan was
So you
ideal.
will have the first map ban. What would you like to ban?
Sunset.
Okay,
Wait, Demon One is streaming.
we'll ban Bind.
Okay. Fury ban Sunset, Energy ban Bind, and you have first map pick.
Breeze.
Breeze?
Demon One is having his
Oh,
mod.
why do I have to watch the
And would you
worst
like
map
attack?
first?
No. Demon One is
We'll take defense.
Alright,
currently
Energy will be
hosting a
defense.
watch party
And
with his
then you will
mods.
pick map 2.
We'll pick Ascent.
Wait, his mods are hosting it?
Energy pick Ascent.
Yes.
Defense.
That's
Fury pick
funny.
defense. So now you have one map ban.
Belarus.
Fury ban
I want
Lotus,
Sunset.
and
Don't ban Sunset.
you have the last map ban.
Actually, I'm fine with Split, but I really want Sunset.
Ban Icebox.
Energy ban Icebox. So
Oh,
the
they don't
default map
have. Oh, Sunset
will
was
be
first
Split.
banned. I didn't
And
even
then
see
you
it.
have
No.
side pick. Would you like attack, defense? Attack. Fury pick attack. Alright, so just to run back through it real fast. Fury ban Sunset, Energy ban Bind, Fury pick Breeze, Energy pick Defense, Energy pick Ascent, Fury pick Defense, Fury pick Lotus, or sorry, Fury ban Lotus, Energy banned Icebox, and then default map was Split, and Fury picked Attack.
Yeah.
Alright, best of luck today.
Wait, Zach, why are they showing your highlight reel?
Yeah, that's me, man, right there.
When you're 2-0 down and didn't really have a chance, so I can hold up my
The next bundle that comes out probably will be VCT something, right?
Maybe. I heard that the teams are getting their own guns.
Well, I'm just saying, cause six days until the bundle's over, the one that's in right now. What up, Diamond?
You We're watching Valorant.
You're watching Valorant.
Yep. We're about to watch Demon 1.
So we're watching Zaku?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said there. We're playing his highlight reel.
Yep.
What are you doing, man, Diamond?
Just come on. Looked at my homework due today. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do that and stuff. Okay, in my defense, the homework that was listed, he said the chapter homework, he would give like the numbers that we had to do. Motherfucker, it goes to 20. He was like 21, 25, 29. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's my response to the email, and it was not doing it.
Hold on. I'm here.
I'm here. Eu tô aqui. I'm here.
Tô aqui.
Eu tô aqui. I'm here.
I'm here.
Eu estou aqui.
I can't believe you guys are just watching
Bro.
the game. You taking notes?
Acho não, tenho certeza
Yeah, we're
que
taking
é
notes.
É o Dream Team do NA agora, né?
Not here, Zach's point.
Eles montaram esse time pensando em ganhar tudo aqui no VCT Américas.
My team now is even better on paper, and expectations are probably even higher than last year.
Pode acontecer literalmente qualquer coisa, porque eles são um time novo, a gente também é um time novo. Então não tem como ter uma, tipo,
esperar algum resultado. Não tem fixo.
Haven't even seen their roster. Don't know who's on the team since last year. Don't really care either. Probably gonna win and move on to the next team.
Não é nome que vai ganhar o jogo, é preparação, é o momento ali, quem vai estar mais confiante, quem vai tomar as melhores decisões. Eles sabem disso, a gente também sabe.
I don't know, Demon One sounded pretty fucking confident. I don't know if that's good bring up.
Man was like, yeah, I don't really care who's on their team. We're just gonna eat them and move on to the next round.
Yeah, it's like, it's not about big names, it's about most confident. I'm like, motherfucker, he's more confident than you.
His team is very stacked.
Is this a YouTube video? What are you watching?
No, this is live.
Who's streaming it?
VCT Americas or something. Yeah, VALORANT Americas. It's on Twitch.
That's VC. Just browse Valorant, that may be easier.
Yeah, it should be no problem. It's just Valorant_Americas.
Got it.
They have 35,000 viewers, so you should be able to find it pretty easily.
Then this game should be very close. The teams are equal.
No, they're
I don't know.
not.
Who are the teams?
It's NRG versus, what's the name of this other team?
It's past basically the best of the game versus whoever these guys are.
So NRG's gonna win.
Now facing
yeah,
Furia,
basically.
it is North America's powerhouse team that everyone is looking forward to. Please
So why are we gonna watch beating?
We wanna watch beating.
Okay, the fact that I actually knew about every person on the team, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
GG's.
you know everybody.
Do I know everybody? I heard Crashies, Demon One. Who else was it?
Ethan, Victor,
Marv, I know Marv. Maybe I've heard of Ethan and Victor. They sound kind of familiar.
So Victor was on Marv and Victor's team. They were the old Optic.
Who the fuck is
old
Che?
the game. That's their coach. You don't know him. He's a good coach. And then Ethan, who was on the past team with Demon One, who was also
like I've
good
heard
friends
of
with all
Victor
the
and
Optic.
Ethan, but I wouldn't like recall their names.
This energy squad was built for greatness.
Ethan was basically
Demon
Demon One's pocket initiator.
Coming back together with the world champs of last year, they seem destined.
And then he's also very good friends with everybody on the team.
Americas, but they're up against the Furia with
I've known them for like years, so
names, having a real
they should have no synergy at all.
I'm actually gonna substitute Demon One.
So who's the best player on the other team?
MW0.
Who?
And that MW0.
Who the fuck?
He's
Whoa.
basically-
His name is Whoa.
So basically, he's gonna get he's gonna drop like 40. His team combined is gonna drop 5, and that should be the game.
Oh, he's really good.
No, his team just gets him the kills.
I'm excited for MW0, but
And that
you're dealing with Demon One.
Oh, yeah.
So
They
like,
get shot.
yes, I am. The stocks are high for MW0. Always have been. But come on, man, he's a world champion, right? At this point, you gotta put respect on
Maybe
his
they
name.
changed
You absolutely do, but MW is also
They basically just put heavy amounts of
against
focus on the duelist.
absolutely anyone put
Yeah,
in
I
his way.
actually
He is so
stream sniped
talented
them, and
at the top
I'm in the
level,
game.
and it's just
The
been waiting
5v6,
to find that team
so-
that he can actually win with.
You can simplify these maps,
I'm about to
right?
go
and look
crazy,
to go hard down.
1 in
Halls is opened up.
24.
We're gonna see Jet players
Let's
flying down
go.
that. We may not even see the Jet, of course, right? Yoru, a big pick. How do teams adapt to the sky changes?
Okay,
Double
do you
smokes,
think-
all of
okay,
these
team.
ideas throughout
You're in this
challengers and a lot of
game.
the off season. A lot of people
Do you
on
get
Breeze are
one
just
kill?
playing the same old comp. Your Viper,
I
your
don't think you
KO,
get
your
one, I'm gonna be
Cypher,
honest.
etc.
Because I'm like, I could get
Yeah, Victor
I can
logging in
get
the Cypher. There's a lot
Oh
of
no,
questions
because I could
about
like do
what role
weird
that
flames.
that guy's gonna
But like,
play.
yeah,
And
no,
if
I
him
get
logging
one
in
and
the
go on.
Cypher,
But
it
like,
means we're almost
if you're on the
certainly
side that
getting
they're
that
pushing,
Demon
you're not
One
getting any.
and
I'm not getting any. We're fucked. Or you two, you said one tap
every single time.
We're fucking full blinded, deafened, one tap.
Really turn this
That's the
map upside
IGL, and
down.
coach that does
But
exactly what they
ultimately,
want.
that is also
We
what
sit
I'm
there, we do not
expecting.
move
I think
unless we're
especially
told
on
to.
defense,
Because I'm
it's
going
so
shotgun
important to
only.
get out early, build
Doesn't
up
this
your
just
economy
tell
of winning
other teams
pistols, you
who's
can get
picking
up
who?
online round 3, round 4.
Well, something
No,
also
they're
tells
not
me
gonna
too,
look at it.
like,
This is
if
the
you're
way- it's
NRG
the
in
way.
this position, you fancy
Look at
yourselves
their
going
screens
quite
right now,
deep
they've
into
already
this
chosen
tournament.
all
You
their
don't
areas.
want
yeah,
to
true.
really give give up a lot of stuff
Do you
right now.
remember
So perhaps
the
this is
Fortnite
them
World
just
Cup
playing
when people
safe,
were
but
looking at the big
couldn't bite them in the butt, though.
This score has also had a history of
Wait, you
starting
remember that?
slow.
That is
I
true.
think for a super team now this year,
okay, I was like,
they have to come out the gate swinging.
I will say, looking at Sova getting locked in here, I think the changes to
That's
Breeze getting
crazy, though.
pulls
People
back
just
has
looking
made
at the big
Sova
screen
much
to
more
see where
effective
people
of
are
an
at.
agent. A lot of Sova
person
players
got
like to
kicked from
float
World Cup
between
again,
nets
man.
and hulls. You can sometimes avoid putting a trip down on those hulls, especially on the Cypher. If you can play with double kill
How do
trips
they
and you
just
have a
not
great
auto
floating
lock? Do they
Sova,
just
that
not
can
know
open
they're
you up
going
to just
into this?
dominate those
They
defensive
do.
I mean, they're
roles.
already
The
locked
trip
in.
wires you can
They're
place
already
on the
in the
backside
game.
are just impossible.
No, I get that, but
And the other
like,
guy that's going to be so strong on those
oh,
holds is
I know it's like
Marv.
delayed.
His
I was
teammates
thinking it
in
was
interviews
still
during
like
the offseason
how fast
talked
they did
about
it.
how
Still.
No,
he kind of
they're
went
just
his
jumping in
his
the game.
help
Oh.
with Sentinels last year, but now he is back with
They're
the
talking
boys.
about their
He was the
coach. They got
best
a
with,
little bit
and he has the freedom to be an anchor, to be a lurker on that Viper, and of course, Demon One's on
Wait,
the
no
Jet.
way.
Jet
Demon
be
One's
Jet,
playing
baby.
Jet?
Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, that's actually the
No
best way
way.
to possibly
They said
start
MW
things off
zero.
here at
It's
VCT
MW
America to
zero?
kick off the 2024 season.
Oh,
But
I thought it
folks,
was like a
we
legit
got
zero.
ourselves a full
I thought it was
house. Why don't you
legit.
give yourselves a
Demon
round of
One on
applause for
chat.
being
Why would
so
he
dang
replay
awesome.
Jet for?
We got fans watching all around the world, and you know what
He's
we're
pretty
missing?
good at
Two
MW0.
mustachio gentlemen.
Yeah, he
That's
about to
right,
get
folks.
many
We're
codes.
sending it over to your casters. It's Brent
You
and
should.
Sideshow.
Thank you very much,
He falls
guys.
flat,
Let's
I
get
think
this
he
one
might.
started, man. Seriously.
If
It's
Demon
been
One falls flat,
174
they should
days.
still
I'm
be
trusting the
winning.
guy at the front with the sign on that
I'm
one.
pretty
I think
sure
out
if they
of
subbed in
days,
Jakku
but it's been a
for one
long
of their
ass
players,
time.
they
And
should
finally,
still
we're
be
going to get this
What's up,
2024
man?
season
Okay, that's crazy.
started
Just watching
here in the
something on
kickoffs. And all roads really do lead to
They got a
Madrid
whole
here. And
gameplay is
both these
actually
teams here are
running. They
playing
just know
for in this
they're there.
interesting, weird format that we've got, honestly, with the 11 teams.
flashes-
And it is
he flashes
important
Demon
matches
One.
off the rip here.
It definitely is. For Furia, in this group, their biggest obstacle is this first game against NRG.
Bro,
if they
I'm
can make an
sad.
upset
We have to
happen
watch
at the
Breeze
beginning of
first.
the year right now, where they are so correct, nothing is certain. Big
I
names
love
don't
Breeze.
always win big games.
Stop
There
sucks.
is some uncertainty in the air about how all of these teams are going to perform.
I know this is
Don't
also your
believe
favorite
the
pick,
desk
right?
when they tell you that this is a powerhouse team that's destined for success. We don't know yet. We just don't know. They've got to go out there and prove it.
Energy
They've
is
proved
about
it in the
to flop.
past.
They're about to
But
get
how are they going to
3
play together here?
I would go for be
Almost feels like the
embarrassing.
perfect format for
Do they bring their
couple of
own
upsets that
keyboards
maybe
to
happened
this,
as
or
well
how does
early
it
on. You
work?
think about the sky changes that
bring their own
happened really
keyboard
just like a bit of a
Like
curveball for the
that.
teams, to be honest.
Massive curve.
They've been practicing a lot of
Well,
these
they have
comps and they
stuff
got
to check
shifted
that.
only a few weeks ago.
Some of these teams might
No,
have
like
been
it's
planning to play
programmed in
Sky
advance.
You know,
on
they
Breeze.
check
We saw
everything
some teams in the
before they
offseason
What
running
if,
double
like, you put up
initiator,
your ass
Harbor
and then you
Viper,
spread it
and I
out?
don't think that we're going to be seeing very much
Okay,
of that.
first
It's
off,
very much relying now
they probably have
on
something
that
to check for that too.
KO
on the fucking
Sova
stage.
Cypher
Like, you
competition.
walk
Walk through a
So
metal
much
detector.
way back when.
Probably to
We
go
haven't
into
really
this
seen Breeze
place.
been played since 2022. It's
been a while.
such a long time
Yeah.
to see this map. And it lends itself
They
a lot
just
to
throwing,
defensive aggression, to
cross-aim
getting your
devices
jet
at them.
players set up on aggressive angles. Most
Someone's
of the
actually
time,
just been doing
it
that
doesn't
the
really
whole
make
time.
sense to boil games down to the jet versus jet. Everyone likes it.
You know
They
how
like
shitty I
talking
play?
about it, but it
I'm
normally
playing
doesn't
and I'm like
really
on the right where the whole
Breeze tends
crowd is
to-
behind me. They
Actually,
can
it
see my
tends to come down to
monitor.
which jet can cause the most chaos.
Like, I need to
on
be
the
that
defense
guy-
side,
I
and which
can see
where
there's
the
a lot of
street
streets
is,
can really
right?
open up space on the
I
attack
mean,
side
I need
too.
to be
So
like just for
considering that
their
we haven't
monitors
seen D1
facing
really play
nobody,
jet on this map
not the guys
at
in
the
the
tier
edge
1
where the
level because
monitors
Breeze
facing the
wasn't.
crowd.
It's probably
Breeze
a
wasn't
pretty.
here while
It's
he was
probably
having
not
his
that
run.
bad.
Yeah,
Like,
the
though.
winning
they're
champions.
these fucks.
So this is going to be new
Which is just
domain.
insane.
What are they playing in the
absolutely
community
insane
theater?
for a rookie player to go out and just win the entire thing for the opening year of them playing. But that's Demon One for you as well. I mean, a quick update as well. We waited a long time in this off season. Going to be waiting a little bit longer. There's a couple of checks, you know, last minute checks, just seeing what the teams are getting ready as well before we get into the match itself. But yeah, the Jet head-to-head is what I'm going to be really interested
probably
into
like some section
on
of
Breeze
Vegas house.
specifically.
Yeah, this
How
is
they beat
probably
it set
like
up as
just
well,
the basement or
on the
something
KO.
like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Or just the
bigged up
garage.
big time
It's
by
just Keith's
Crashies, I
bedroom.
think,
Have
as
you
well.
seen
In a
that
lot of
thing?
these
That
interviews,
thing's huge.
talking about his KO.
He's
it's
amazing.
pretty big.
Yeah.
He's absolutely amazing. But also because Breeze has been around for quite a long time, a lot of these players are going to have really good supportive utility. I was actually watching some Havoc gameplay during the off-season.
Okay, I didn't think it'd be
switch his
this
role. He was a duelist
Yeah,
player
that's
previously,
taking
right?
way
That's
too
what's talking
long.
about
What
him
does your coach
maybe
need to tell
filling
you
in
that
for
you just
Aspas.
already
That was
don't
something
know?
that Loud was
For
thinking
real.
of in this off-season.
Looks
But
like they're
he's
filling
moved
up
over to a more
equipment, actually.
supportive flex role, and I think that's where he's really shining in the off-season games that I've seen. His
I mean, like, I
supportive
guess
flashes
being
for
down with other
MW to be able to
teams
peek
are,
off,
but, like,
some of that
still.
timing has been immaculate from
I mean,
Fury. and
they've
that was
been known to
earlier.
load into
You know,
the
we haven't
game.
seen any of these teams play for like at least a month while they've been honing
Surely,
stuff,
we're gonna start
ready for the
any
season to
second.
begin. And already Fury
We're
looked
gonna
like
get
they
tech
had
pause
some
after the first
some
round.
dangerous weapons in their arsenal that NRG are going to have to maneuver around.
Okay, well, just to give you an update as well, we're gonna have to remake the map real quick. Hopefully, as fast as
Oh
possible.
my
I know.
Build it from
gosh.
the ground up.
Build it from the ground up, apparently. Listen, and
Did
we're
you
gonna
just
get
not
into the
hear
game
what
as
they just
soon
said?
as humanly possible.
Well,
That's my
it-
hopes
it
as well.
was Zero,
Well,
yeah.
to get into this one.
They're gonna have to
So,
restart
Waiting
the
long
map.
enough. What was it?
It has.
173
It's been-
days.
listen,
That's not even 174.
Somebody actually pulls out.
That's right, it was 174. You can do 175.
175.
You get jeered by the crowd, Josh. Get jeered, man.
Immediately.
Yeah, hopefully
For
get
real,
into it
right?
soon enough. I
No,
mean,
they probably
actually
can't.
keeping long enough here.
It
Nice
has.
rest
Kick
up.
the PC so this
It
would happen.
has, but I
Jack,
think
I'll make
all
sure
of
they
these
can't.
players will be itching to play.
Yeah.
Especially for the people who've got a new
I got
challenge.
the sign out.
Both
Yeah,
of
what the heck? That one guy
Also, I mean,
signed up.
individuals looking for
They all did, I
have a chip
think.
on their
Like the
shoulder,
other one
something to
did
prove.
too.
Marved as well. I
Somebody's
know this
watching a
guy's hungry
video.
for it. He feels like that last year, that stint that he had on Sentinels was not a good showcase, not at least compared to his peaks that he's had prior.
All I'm trying to
With
say,
his own
right?
core that he's now
Something
reunited.
like-
Took off his
I would agree
shoes,
with that. I
wait.
think Marv didn't really show
W
his
took
peak
off his
while he was
shoes.
playing for Sentinels,
No, like,
but
hear
he
me
did
out.
have a
It's
lot of
live
learning
stream, right?
moments.
Yeah.
He's talked about it.
There's
His
people
teammates have
live
talked about
there.
it too, that he's more
What if they just
confident
video
with
them
his
logging
communication
in?
now. He's more
Saw where
confident
they
in terms
pressed
of
it
bringing
for their
ideas to the
password, and
team.
now you have their account.
To be honest, that
Nah,
can be
I
a bit of a
don't think
double-edged
that. I
sword
don't think it's
because one of our
possible because
biggest
it's like
focuses
it's a
during this
different
match
client.
is going to be to take a
These
look
aren't
at
their
how
main
NRG
accounts. These are
functions
just
as a squad. The calls that they're making.
Valorant ones. They
Are
have
they
every
able
skin
to
unlocked,
perform
everything
when
unlocked. They
Daddy's
just
not home. When
select
Daddy
the
isn't
ones
able
they
to
want.
call, is Ethan going to be
Somebody
able to
didn't
step
select
up and
their
do the
skin.
job?
How do you know that?
You know, it's quite difficult to think
Probably.
about.
Someone
Finesse
loaded
being
into the
a
map, forgot to
really
change, put their
world-class
skins
caller.
on that
Like,
they
one of the
wanted,
most
so
difficult
they had to
people in the
restart.
game.
They thought it was the other
Also
one.
have the opinion
Default
that
knife,
NRG are
like,
going to be
no.
fine without
What
it. It's
the-
quite difficult
What
to
the
do
heck?
both
They have
of
an
those things at the same time.
update.
But that's the faith that people have
Why-
in the
why is League of
experience
Legends
of people like
weird?
Ethan and the rest of NRG that they're going to be able to adapt and overcome
Riot
that
is
challenge.
trying to
That's the hopes as well. Well, listen,
Bro, they
the
all have an
secrets are you can
update,
see
bro.
the
They
updates
probably
occur
forgot
on
to
the
put the
screens. They're
breeze
remaking
map
the
change
game
in,
itself
so
as
they're
well. In the
probably just
meantime, the Alpha
updating
is
it
actually
real
available
quick.
for competitive play, but
No, literally, they were
gonna
playing on
use it.
Breeze
Here's what
earlier.
Tens
Like they
asked
did
about- I was thinking about
an
that
outlaw
this
one,
time.
and Breeze the update wasn't in. The halls was still closed.
Usually they wait 2 weeks.
There's a new gun in Valorant. It's called the Outlaw.
Though.
It is 2,400 credits. It shoots 2
Bro,
bullets
I ain't
and
gonna
then
lie,
it
nobody
reloads.
really be
You
using
shoot
the
one
Outlaw
bullet,
that
reload,
much.
it reloads faster. It has the same scope as a Marshall.
Yeah, it sounds good
and
without the V.
if you
Nah.
hit a headshot, you'll kill them.
It's kind of too expensive, to be honest.
This gun's unique from a Marshall and Operator just because the Marshall
How much are you
shots
guys
people
getting
with
paid to
no
say
armor,
this, is my question.
and the Outlaw one shots
What?
people with half armor.
O que ela
I'm asking
tem
these
de
guys.
único comparado com
Oh,
I doubt
as
they're
outras
getting paid.
snipers é o fato que você
They're
dá
already
tiro
at the event,
e
and
você
like,
já
why
pode
wouldn't
dar
you do
outro
this? It's
tiro
free
sem ter
trial.
que tirar o scope.
It's probably
Yeah,
part of
like,
the.
people are watching the Valorant
Você dá
here.
2 tiros no mesmo
Tens
tempo.
needed the clout.
It definitely feels more of
It's
like
probably
a
part of their
kind of like a
agreement.
sentry
Yeah, it's part of
sniper.
their agreement.
It's the fact that it only shoots 2 bullets, and once the 2 bullets are shot, it takes a really long time to reload. So right away, if you can hear for the 2 bullets, it is really, really hard for them to like repeat.
Pra mim, o diferencial da Outlaw é que quando você tá com ela, o seu inimigo ele não pode usar a economia dele de qualquer jeito. Ele tem que equilibrar a economia dele pra conseguir fazer o shield pesado,
Right,
porque
can the game
todo mundo já
start
sabe
already?
que ela mata com um tiro com shield leve, então você tem que
Right now?
balancear a sua economia, você tem que controlar a sua
218.
economia mais...
It's been 18
Sí, yo creo
minutes.
que la economía es lo que más afecta porque no podéis comprar como
Wait, what?
el
18
chaleco
minutes?
chico.
Like, it's supposed to start at 2.
I think the main scenario
been
that the Outlaws
18
use on
minutes.
maps
I
like
think there's
Ascent,
18 more
Icebox,
minutes.
Breeze,
No,
like kind of the
no.
jet maps.
This
Those
was supposed
maps
to
also
start
super long
18
range, so the
minutes
gun's
ago.
obviously gonna have value.
Perfect time to do your homework in the back.
I don't think it really
Yeah, but
impacts
here's
much of
what
the
I
other
don't know what
maps
I'm
because
doing.
of the
It shows
gun's like very
problems that aren't
punishing to
even
use if you
there.
don't get your shot, and Jet's like the agent that can get out.
Eu acho que na Breeze contra Echo é basicamente quase impossível do time que tá Echo ganhar dela, porque ela te mata com um tiro no peito, de muito longe, ela dá 2 tiros de uma vez, então só pra matar ela
How is
só
there
se
still
ela
no
estivesse
outlaw
recarregando,
skin?
então seria bem difícil.
Teniendo
Yeah,
a
there's like
Aspa,
3,
que es
but
una de las
it's
mejores
That was tough, though.
operators del mundo, el
Yeah, they're
mejor
all like
merchant del
default
mundo.
skins, just with
Y
different
Y ahora la
colors.
Outlaw también para mí es el mejor del mundo, entonces algo que agradezco que esté a nuestro favor y no en mi contra.
I've been using it, and it's just
There was one of them
watching
that
people
looked like
drop,
Zach.
you know, with a one
On,
shot to the body. It's definitely fun.
No, he didn't look like Zach. He reminded me of Zach.
Yeah, you're definitely going to see it in VCT this season.
I'll tell you which one I'm talking
Will
about.
anybody actually play the new agent?
Who's the new agent? Oh, ISO.
Yeah.
Correct. That's the only team I can see using it.
Oh, there is it.
Oh, 3 more minutes,
Over.
guys. W, 3 more minutes.
I could already have called for VCT in the time I've been watching this.
You could have already called for VCT.
I could have formed my own team, we could have made it. We're gonna replace FUR.
What team is there? So the Premier, right? Wasn't there supposed to be Premier teams that like actually make it into this or no?
Yeah, I thought so.
So the way it works is the Premier teams would go to Ascension and play with the Ascension teams, basically tier 2. And then if they win throughout the whole year, and they win like whatever it is at the end of the year, what it's called, they get leveled up. And I think they might be doing 2 teams this year. So like first and second place would get to play in VCT next year.
Oh.
For each
Is that how what is it called? Furania, whatever? I just see FUR.
No. Furia got they were one of the first teams. The only team that's ever been added because they started doing this last year, is who is it? It's G2.
It's what?
G2. You've probably never heard of them.
Mm.
You knew who the guard was?
Yeah.
It's them. With
Wait, what?
It's basically just the guard rebranded.
Mm.
Interesting.
Let me rephrase. I don't know who they are. I've heard of the guard. I couldn't tell you one team or one player on it.
Yeah. King knows just way more than me and Diamond combined.
Well, to be fair.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Combined, you already know everything I know, so it's really just you versus him.
I do not know much, to be honest.
Now, if we want to go to Fortnite, I know a decent amount.
I'm just here to watch Demon One.
Just here to watch Demon One's highlight.
I take it back. I don't actually know that much about the pro scene in Fortnite, but somehow Honey does, and I don't know why.
I don't know. I only know like a little bit about the pro scene in Valorant. Just how I like watching some of it.
Alrighty, since we have 20 seconds, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Why didn't you do that at the beginning of the?
Yeah, that's very questionable. Now there's 3 seconds. Let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I believe with these teams on paper, if one of their players was swapped out, no matter if it was the IGL or Demon One, if any of them were swapped out with Zach, I still think they could win.
No way.
I still think so.
Do you think it's a 13-0?
What?
Do you think it's a 13-0?
They should.
If it's even a 13-2, that means Zach would not win with them.
Back, everybody. Okay, quick update time, all right, for everybody. 4 to 5 minutes. That's the time that I've been given to ETA. No, 4 to
Oh my God, 4 to 5 more minutes.
Don't have a heart attack, mate. Okay, chill. All right, I'm sorry. 4 to 5 minutes. Listen, it's been like
4 to 5. Okay, not 45.
It's 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
It was a heart attack.
But we will be getting into it at some point. Yeah. And the teams, I mean,
Bro, I'm playing a deathmatch.
They are vibing. It's interesting.
Why do we have to wait longer?
4 to 5 minutes, Zach. 45 minutes.
Should start with 45, yeah.
Yeah, I should start with 45.
Bruh. Bro, this guy's buying stuff. You saw that? Man, they are changing their skins, bro. Look at this.
No, they probably had to reset. Everybody's just adding their skins back. This game is pay to win, man. Need the skins, Zach.
Seems like it.
It's like if you were like copy Demon One skins, you win.
Wait, that's the guy I was talking about, Liazzi. It reminds me of between if Keen and Zach, you guys were mixed.
Wait, who? I didn't see it. Crap. Liazzi?
Yeah, if you and Zach were like mixed.
Alrighty, sorry, I couldn't hear anything.
Is he on Furia?
Yeah. When do you know if he was on Energy?
Yeah, that's right. I was just wondering if it was like one of the casters or something.
NRG or Furia or FUR, I suppose. Okay, NRG or FUR.
It reminds me of you and Zach, like how you looked, got mixed. To be fair, I barely remember how Kane looks, to be fair. Liazzi.
Yeah, me too.
Have you seen
on
my
the
face
left?
or
At the very left.
actually do. There's a guy
Yeah,
in
I
the
see
back
him.
who goes through and just has to
Wait a
tally up
second.
every single person.
I mean, to be fair, the only time we've seen King is just him jumping in the pool at like
Wait, his
midnight.
name is Spanish, was literally just my name.
Is it?
Yeah, Felipe. Felipe. It's just my name.
Look at this.
Yeah.
95 to 5. Oh, sad. No.
Why? Okay, who the heck is capping on the 7%?
Yeah, 7% is crazy.
We're all putting our
bro.
votes in, and I don't know anybody on the other team, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna say it's a 13-4.
I was gonna say
For
13-5.
I feel like NRG, throw the bag a little bit. I feel like first round's 13-6.
Okay, so you went from 13-0 to 13-6. So we got 13-4, 13-5, 13-6. Got it.
Wait, Zach won 35? I didn't
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, King just didn't want you to have any room, King. Or Zach, 'cause you gotta get it exact. You have to get it exact now.
Pretty much.
To be fair, there's only like, they shouldn't really lose this.
You know, I feel pretty confident given that I have a 13-0 to 13-4 range.
Oh, it's crazy that they had to, like, because they signed out and had to update the game, they had to redo all their skins. Like, that's stupid.
Listen, at the beginning you have a bit of a safety buffer. You have, of course, your lower brackets for the first stage of it, first portion. But funnily enough,
That's why we have 5 minutes, because everyone's doing their skins again, bro.
No, that wasn't why, I don't think. They've just been having a lot of difficulties. And that dude in the back got paid off by the other team to like give him comms. He just started doing like bird sign or bird sounds. Like if it's bees ka, if it's another
Or no,
one.
if it's bees, if it's bees, stick up 2 fingers.
He told them to kick the PCs.
Wait, say that again?
The coach actually just wanted more time to talk, so he told his players to kick the PC.
Man, look at this guy. He needs to put his shoes on.
Why does he have his shoes off?
I said this like.
No, I know you said it, but why?
Maybe he plays better with his shoes off.
I put my shoes on half the time.
I don't think about my shoes when I'm playing.
Yeah, I don't
No,
really.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter. Like if I have them on, I'm playing with them on. If I have them off, I'm playing with them off. Like.
So the transition from FNS to Ethan has been really easy, I would say. We knew each other outside of Valorant, and he's known Chet and all of us for years. So like I said, the transition was pretty easy. And then him being IGL, I feel like it's kind of on us to help him succeed, just because we learned so much from FNS, so we can't put everything on him. It's kind of on us to help him succeed in that role. Because he's never really taken
You wanna make
the
a
head
bet
role of
if
IGL before.
Energy gets 13 out? I'll give you some good odds.
On EG, he was just kind of
No, I
mid-rounding
don't.
really well.
I'll give you some
and,
really good
he's
odds.
never really had the
if
sole
there's any
status of being
game,
an IGL.
to get
So
13
I think we're definitely
I
going to
feel
try
like
and
it'd be
support him to
the
be
first
successful,
game.
and hopefully
Maybe they have
it works
first
out.
game nerves or something.
Nah.
Well, I said, 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Did you
the
like-
other
have
team
you
have more
been
nerves than
counting?
Energy,
It's been
given
a
that
time.
Energy's
It's been about
been
5
here more?
minutes. Has it been about 5 minutes?
Yeah, we ready to go?
Give me 1 minute more.
1 minute more.
Are you going to break my kneecap?
I mean,
if I
to
say
be
1
fair,
minute more?
Energy hasn't got that much time to
I
practice
mean,
with red
listen,
team teams
I mean,
because
come on. I want to see the game too.
Ethan and
But
Steven
they are
were
remaking the map. You
contract
see the
deal
players
for
are
like,
jumping around in the
for like
practice range.
last
We're getting everything
month or two.
situated. We need a few more minutes. Give me a few more minutes.
Basically,
please.
their
Give me the
players
time.
were locked.
I can
in
get
their
the money
old
together.
team.
Just give me the time.
Their old team was
I want to talk
very
a bit
stupid.
about what Crashies was saying about Ethan becoming the IGL.
And so after
They've
they
got a lot of
won the
players
world,
on this
basically
team
the
that have
biggest
done a lot of mid-rounding
game of the
in
year,
past.
they cut
And one
half
of the
their
reasons
salary.
why I think it might work for NRG is that Chet is a heavy strat
So they want to
caller.
leave, right?
He built out a
So
playbook.
they
Sorry, not
decide to
playbook.
leave,
That's what
and
people
they
are
have to
acting
leave.
with.
They were stuck in a
he
2-year
builds out a
contract,
playbook,
but the
and then
contract
he can
conclusion
pull
they changed the
strats
pay
from
and
that
decided to
while
leave.
the
But they couldn't
game is
leave
happening
until like
live,
around
and then he can
Christmas.
allow the really competent mid-rounders on the team.
I think if you cut your
Ethan,
salary, that would
Crashies,
break
and
the
Mark,
contract.
to make
Yeah, it does,
calls
but you
based
still-
on the
they still have
information
to
that
wait.
they then see off the back of that. So
Um,
I think Chet's the
Yeah, it
perfect
is.
coach to try to implement a
And
system
they wouldn't
like
let
this.
them
And the
practice or
teams,
even
just
practice
got
or anything
stacked
with
with
other
talent
teams,
that
even though
have
they
that
knew they were
mid-rounding
gonna leave.
experience. So yeah, they
Well,
gotta
that just
have
makes
that
it to where no
player
one would
with
want to join
huge
that
history
team.
as an IGL.
Yes.
But
Well, that
I
team
think if
doesn't
there was
exist
anything that
anymore,
worked
so-
that wasn't
They
paper
do.
X,
They
it
still
might
have a
actually
team.
be this NRG squad. We will simply have to wait and see. And today
Yeah,
will be their
Valorant
first
should
test.
ban them.
Yeah.
When we get started.
When we get started, of
Shut
course.
up.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, they should have just
sometime soon. How
like
many times
disband
have I
that
said
team.
Yeah, I mean, you're wearing on me now, man. You're wearing on me.
I mean, it's not the player's
You're-
fault.
I'm just
wearing my
eager.
patience.
Yeah, well.
No, I'm eager as well. What a match to set stuff off, though, because I think this is going to be explosive. It's the first test of a big super team,
Yo, he's putting his hacks on. You see that?
What the? Yeah. Whoa, whoa,
And at the same time, it's an
whoa. We
interregional
caught
matchup
you.
within Americas too.
What was he actually doing? I didn't want to know. Why are you in your files? You cannot tell me in your files. Not sus.
Yeah, that's a little sus.
Extraordinary talent.
We're gonna have another 20-minute break now because of that dude.
No, who was it?
It was that team.
Havoc's been performing really well.
Furia?
At the tier 2 level last year. Like I said, Khalil's been good.
They have to win somehow.
They're actually so scared.
No, they're like, if we're gonna lose anyway, we might as well try to tag. Yeah.
It could be. I don't know.
Really should be. Okay, well, a short break is needed.
That was weird, huh?
Okay, on the other side of things, I hope, crossing my fingers, we'll have the game ready.
And I'll come back and do a solo cast.
Exactly.
Genuinely no
exactly
way
what's happened to me, and please
it
somebody
hasn't
find
started
out,
yet.
alright?
They're in the rain.
Bruh.
Do I start a comp game?
Oh, no. I'm not even. I don't have Valorant open because I only have the one monitor. I'm about to fucking open up Valorant.
Zach, how can you do this?
Oh, this is not my fault.
This is your fault. You literally DM'd them like, yo, I'm not ready. 3 more minutes were added? Holy fuck.
I'm gonna start after that.
Yeah. Oh, let me look at the comments.
You know, look at what?
I can look at the Twitch comments. It's just a bunch of sleeping emotes. Oh, they put it in slow mode because there's so many.
Do you blame them? Like, what the heck? This thing's taking forever. Let me try this real quick.
Riot's actually just trying to nerf energy so that it looks like a close game. That's what's happening here.
So is there a Valorant underscore like Europe?
Yes, I think so. I think it's EMEA though.
Well, do they run at the same time? Why would one channel do all of it?
I think Valorant underscore champions is all of it. No, it's
So how do the Zaku baddies make it to the VCT?
So first off, the way we'd probably make it is we can either go to Ascension, which I forget how that process works. Get into Ascension, but basically we can go for Premier. We win the top league, right? We get into Ascension that way.
Okay.
And then we win Ascension. And then we have to find a organization to take us.
We can't just make our own organization?
Probably not.
We can, but I don't know how that part works.
So what are our odds of doing all this?
I'd say about 97%.
Okay, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah, so do we do it?
I mean, honestly, Zaku baddies is undefeated. We've never lost.
We've never lost in VCT, right?
Why the heck does I keep doing that?
That's crazy. We've never lost in VCT.
We've never got a single round against us.
Nobody has. Demon 1 has not got a single kill against me in the game. In any game. Crazy. Let me go back to the stream. Surely we're watching the game. Oh.
You're crazy thinking we're already in the game, bro.
In the game?
Or on the game, or whatever the heck.
You guys are both in the game, probably. Is this why it's taking so long? They're wondering who has Discord open?
Yep.
I'm actually in a voice call with their coach. I'm gonna feed him the information. So how does that work? How does that work? How does the coach talk with them? There's no way it's legal, right?
The coach can talk.
Look at them, they're so lovely.
You're in 1950s diner with
halftime,
Golden Boy, that's a
2
camera.
timeouts.
No, that's people there. Can't you
And,
see? That's
I was about to
also
say,
the
no way he
TV
is.
behind
Listen,
the
no way he's
camera.
like, yo, behind you.
Killjoy turns alive.
Yo, they're on B.
The coach can also only see his team.
Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a delay,
You
as
can't
you
see the
guys
enemy
can already tell. That goes without saying. So hopefully we'll be able to
You
get
can
this
see all of
resolved
his
relatively
players, and
soon.
they
For now, though,
split
just stick around with us until we're ready to send you over because Bren just mysteriously disappeared. Crazy. Anyway, so something about his knees, right? Yeah, he was like being dragged out. Kind of confusing. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about our first map.
27% actually voted for Furia.
Changes with this map.
They made it sound like it was gonna be more of a beanie.
Bro, they sound like I done with the hacks, bro, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna see.
Really just dive in, I guess.
No way,
like,
actually
what
27.
Okay, I'm gonna fill my water real quick since this is taking
should be
5
expecting
years.
with the changes to Breeze.
Well, first of all, we expect to see a lot of the same comp. We saw mirror comp at the start.
Yo, bro,
and
where
that
is Zach's stream? I
gripe
hear this echo.
number one. I need
Wait,
to
is this Ender's gripe list or something like that?
Dude, I opened a Twitch link from Discord a couple days ago.
A problem.
But so I could hear a Twitch stream, I couldn't find it. It wasn't showing up on Discord, on my anywhere. It was I had to restart my PC. I could not find it.
Why are there halls? Like things could come around the corner at the end of a hall.
Well, how
that's
else
like
are you gonna get between spaces?
Oh, so that's exactly what they did, huh? They added halls.
The open road, maybe.
Halls up there.
I love my truck.
Is that the center bit?
But do you feel like
I think so. They were just talking about it.
With the
Halls, no?
compositions being relatively
Usually they wait
similar,
like
being literally the same.
Has it been 2 weeks since that,
Do we feel like though that
Okay, so this guy has been a broadcaster for Valorant and Fortnite.
Some of these new things like the outlaw into
This first
their
guy?
gameplay, or
That guy right
I think
there
I was heard
fucking-
Brenda's Sideshow talking about
Yeah.
like
The
maybe
bald
it's more of
guy.
like a
Has he
countering
been
type of thing rather
for
than like
Fortnite?
you
I have no idea.
actually like
Definitely
wanting
been
to
for
run
Fortnite.
the
He was
outlaw.
one of the
Outlaw
earlier
is?
ones.
Yeah,
Like
I
many
mean,
years
I don't
ago.
think the outlaw
He isn't
is.
anymore,
It's not
He's been on
game
Valorant
breaking.
for a
It's
while.
not something you're gonna see every round.
No,
or
I'm
even
talking
many
about like
rounds.
at the
I feel
beginning
like
of
it fits a
Fortnite.
very specific like
Probably to like
situation
2019
where
maybe.
you have enough money to buy it and your opponent doesn't have enough for full armor. Say they like forced up and they have to buy into this round, like it's last the half, so you're gonna get a one shot guaranteed. Or they're on an eco, you're not. Things like that. It has a lot of little niches it can fit into. Because also if you're a good player, you can make it work even against armor.
this takes
But I
forever.
really don't expect to ever see players
You know what I've
just
done in this
buying
time?
it in rifle versus rifle rounds when you could just get a
I
van.
call a wager.
I've set it up literally of just
Chances
messing
are
around,
Demon
set it
won.
up like the hand cam.
He'll have an outlaw.
You'll have one.
On this map.
Okay.
Yeah,
No more than twice.
Ultimately,
No
No,
more than
you don't.
twice.
Yeah.
I don't want to
depends
see
how
this,
many
bro.
ecos,
My mouse pad's
I
actually
think
disgusting.
what's happening. Because ultimately, this is how the outlaw purchasing
You gotta
works.
clean your
Some
mouse
teams
pad.
will just buy it on
Bro,
round
I
2,
need
'cause,
to,
like,
bro,
hey,
I'm
if you buy
lazy.
outlaw on round 2 and enemy team bought sheriffs, they're cooked on round 3 because they can only get a vandal and half armor.
Yeah.
Right? So then your outlaw gives you a big chance to
Wait,
win. in
how
round
are these
3.
guys still finding stuff
Outside
to
of that,
talk
you're going
about?
to see
Let me
teams do
listen.
that against Fnatic.
It's
Although
pretty
ultimately,
boring
Fnatic will just not
stuff.
be able to buy 5 light armors anymore because then other
They've
teams
just been
is getting
talking
a
about the
2400
outlaw.
credit operator. So that's kind of out, and you have to like
That's
mix
all
and
they
match
can
your
really talk
economy
about.
a little bit
So
more.
that strategy definitely
Yeah.
takes a little bit of a
I'm gonna
backseat.
start
but then
talking
Only
about.
if you're like being counter
Looks like a minor update that happened.
know you're doing it and realize, hey, these guys are running half armor, then you can kind of do it
Wait, have they
preventatively.
talked about
But I don't
Sky, though?
expect teams to,
No.
without
Like,
knowledge
that's
of who
something
they're
that
playing
can be
against
talked
and
about.
that they are a half
They've
armor team,
literally
are gonna
talked
do
about
it.
the bind
And for that
change,
reason, I
the
think
halls,
we
and
won't see
then
teams that
the
are
stupid, what's it
exclusive
called?
half armor
Yeah,
teams.
I
Oh,
actually
they've been on
Brady,
outlaw for
stopped
five
being the head
minutes.
coach of Fnatic.
So
because
guys,
he's
one of
been
the
told
best
his team
initiators
sees
of
players to
last
buy
year
half
played
armor every
basically
round.
That was
more
actually
than
all he
50
did. That
was all he
games,
did,
if I'm not
famously.
mistaken.
It's
Has
like,
just been
buy
nerfed heavily,
buy
and
the
it's
mini
probably not
armor.
gonna be used as much. That's not important though.
That's awesome.
Hi, Minnie. We miss
There
you,
we go.
buddy.
That was
Yeah,
literally a
so
Sky main,
then I guess
too.
with that,
When is the
then,
chamber,
since it's not really going to create that much
buff man?
of a difference here,
Don't know.
I guess looking at this map, kind
Probably
of in
not.
a broader picture, then
It's only in for certain
maybe this
people,
is an
like I have it
opportunity
right
though,
now.
for Furia to take
Oh,
something
really?
like
Like
this
if
That's-
to be in a
cause
chamber
or to the
fight, I
task
can shoot a
rather
little
than
faster than
energy,
you,
right?
and my bullets
Ultimately,
are cheaper.
Breeze is the jet
No
map. It's
way.
the
Really,
map,
after
like,
this
it's one of those
tech
maps
pause, all
where
If
the
there's a
games are
map to
running
upset
smoothly.
just by MW
Yep.
having a game,
Right, guys?
it's
Better.
Breeze.
it's gonna
Is
happen.
it
And
bothering
to
anyone
wrap
else
up
that this
the
guy just
outlaw
doesn't
for
have
just a
the skirt
second.
below that?
There you go. I said it word for
I
word.
wasn't
Here.
working.
No,
It
to
didn't
wrap
bother
it up,
me
I
at
do
all.
think the interesting choice
I
that you
lied,
make
I've
with
been
the
doing other
outlaw
stuff,
is,
not paying
okay, your team
attention.
has money, enemy team at max
Same.
has a half buy here, or they're forcing light armor vandal.
It's actually been
Do
started
I
for the
go
past like
outlaw
5 minutes.
to
Diamond just hasn't started
destroy
yet.
this round, but the next round
No,
am I
I'm
Oh, wait, are you
watching.
guys
if you
behind?
die,
It's
maybe
in the
I can
game
turn
right
it
now,
into
round
a
3.
rifle, or do I buy the operator, which is more investment up front?
Yeah,
but then you are
Energy's
saving
done.
into the future
One's
round. So
KD.
I'm personally of the camp
He hasn't
that
got a
if you
kill
have
yet.
buy, you take take the
He
outlaw.
hasn't got a kill yet.
Whoa.
and then you just trade that out for a gun.
Sure.
Off.
Interesting that now it's like you're gonna have these financial decisions that could maybe have ramifications like throughout the game, right?
Have any of you seen the Antonio Brown like his last game where like he ran off the field waving his shirt?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen with Demon One. He's not gonna get a single kill in the first half. He's gonna quit the game.
It's too much. The numbers are too much. Guys, we're gonna be starting the game in a little bit here as soon as we're ready to go. We're gonna be jumping into the action. We do have our maps laid out. It's Breeze and then NRG with Ascent, which I was saying before, they ain't showing nothing. I don't think these guys want to give any information to anyone right now.
Chrissy?
That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Non-standard comps on Ascent.
Look, Teddy Tactics,
you
we
can't
like to
teabag
play
Valorant.
some
Put on the
crazy
excessively teabag. Yeah, in Fortnite, when you get knocked, pros literally, I've seen a video where pros and an attorney picked up another pro, dragged him across half the map, and threw him in one of the Fortnite dumpsters.
This is kind of fun. Okay, here's the comp.
Like, I mean, you can find the clip. And then whoever, I think it was Aussie Antics, who was watching, he's like, oh shit, they threw him in the dumpster, he's trash.
I gotta throw it in front of his head shot.
Playing default comp.
Just got the call. Just got the call. All right, well, I did get the call. The good news is the game is starting. That's right, people. Just go ahead and send it back over to Brennan Sideshow, and hopefully this time they don't break the game.
Finally, man. Holy.
Let's go.
No, not the coach. Just repeat what you just said at 2 times speed.
Finally, Fury vs NRG, our newest super team on the block versus some up-and-comers as well. The Brazilian team with a lot to prove, and they could take a bit of a heavy scalp, honestly, if they manage to back best and beat NRG here in our kickoff bracket early on.
Yeah, this would be massive. Victor was talking in an interview.
So where are the coaches at?
Unless they make it to Madrid and make it deep at Madrid, and then make every event this year, and make top 4 at every event this year.
They're in an empty classroom. It's just both coaches of both teams, and they have to sit right next to each other.
Showing middle finger to each other.
Like it's a giant classroom.
You're just yelling. He's like, "What's your duel doing, bro?"
Wow, gameplay, guys. This is crazy.
Guys are B. Why are you wasting you to an A? Dumbasses.
Nobody was ready to receive it.
Okay, you know how much better my aim would be if I had these fucking lasers that showed exactly where I was going, Loki?
I know, for real. They should add a gun with laser pointer on it.
5v5 now.
Like, imagine you just see a laser pop up on your forehead. Like, oh shit.
Knife.
So they got spiked down without a single person even taking.
Look how many Furia players are ready to collect crashes.
I was about to say that that's not one person.
Gets the one, but instantly returned.
You can see their health. A lot of people taking damage.
Demon 1, bro. Here he goes.
Window time is running short. They're taking a long bloody time with this one. You got to get a move on. Seriously, kills need to be found. Molly at the feet. Liazzi still, he's vulnerable himself. Taken out. Just a single shot will do it. But still, it's time.
They're about to win.
The issue.
Wow.
And it just took far too long with it. Furia.
GG. Go next.
Round just unraveled there for NRG, but they're going to be winning that pistol round and happy for it.
It's that kind of pistol round, though, where both teams just miss each other completely in terms of what the game plan was. There was nobody anchoring the B site because NRG were banking on that being a bit of mid-control for Furia. That was not the case. So for NRG, yeah, that B retake did look torturously slow. But let's wait until we see a couple of the rifle rounds to see exactly how that kind of stuff goes and whether there's a pattern.
You're not listening to the audio?
I was going crazy. I muted it while they were just yapping.
Yeah, see. Even vying to make sure that MW has enough money for an attack side operator coming up as well. You can see that MW with the rifle still has 2200. Demon 1 is trying to get aggro here. Even with only full classics, they're just trying to group up and see if they can catch somebody that was containing over towards A.
Yeah, make a play. Maybe if there was one player holding it, but no, everybody's grouped up towards B. Unsteady. Shock just in case it's a trip into the corner. Order util send flying as well, making sure to just...
They not know the cams there.
Victor's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, look at the utility that Fury are using. This is going to be probably a quite standard B execute. You got flash recon, updraft to get over the initial trip that Victor might be laying down, and then there's a KO molly towards the back of sight as well.
They just keep planning without anyone taking damage. What the fuck?
Actually had a couple of players there. They would start to learn about.
Oh, I thought you got all of them. What the fuck?
Nice of it against the eco.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, NRG is in fucking shambles.
No, surely.
Looking the other way.
Surely.
Clean beginning for Furia with a couple of B hits.
Nah, they got guns now. They're
Yo,
chilling.
I take back my prediction.
It's not that.
I meant 12-4 for Furia.
He almost stacked on the pistol, tried to go
But they
for
have started off their
pistol
breeze
round
games by
strat.
hammering
It's
one
fine.
side of the map at the
Surely
start
they
of the
change
game,
up.
and then they open up and start doing different things. So really trying
Right, guys?
to hardcore
Yeah.
do something to condition their opponent at the start of breeze. It looks to me like they're going for heavy execs at the start of this to try and pull NRG towards the sites.
Here.
Maybe later on they'll start to exploit mid.
We'll play retake B again.
Flash to set it up with the recon.
Nah,
as well.
Demon One's gonna
Comes
pop
up to
off
the
here.
corner now. Players in his face, lots of chances, lots of opportunities. And it is beautiful.
Alright, that third one, low-key, I would have done better than that third fight, I'm not gonna lie.
And the idea in this round, the distraction that's supposed to allow for Khalil.
Yeah, see, the energy got Vandals now.
NRG did not need
Over.
any more help.
Well,
Yeah.
man, wait, he's
Then a
using
couple of
default.
flashes from Ethan, and Demon One collected
Demon
the
One
hits.
is. Yeah.
And Crashes was bigging up Ethan on the KO.
Do they
A
not
lot of his setups, a
allow
lot of his
anybody who
flashes. I mean,
hasn't
Ethan,
won
he's
to
a cerebral
not
player.
use
Take a look at that flash, that is
campaigns buddy?
perfect.
Catches all of them.
Yeah, everybody. And then it's
I
only
have
that
no idea.
Oh no, everybody.
They definitely could. Why
manages
would
to
you,
collect,
though?
But that also frees up the rest of NRG to start looking towards halls. They don't have to run and help Demon One.
Yeah.
So, first round.
Nah,
on the
probably
board
not,
for this
right? They probably
America's
don't let
Super
Yeah,
you.
I assume they probably tell them not to use it, but I don't think anybody would anyway.
No, like, I'm sure they
The
tell them,
flash
but I'm
into
sure it's
mid.
not legal to use it, but why would you if you've never won it? You're just gonna get clowned.
Breaking it.
Did that catch onto Liaz?
It did, yeah. Nobody broke it.
So now you see Furia
They
after
changed it. They
going
have
for
the
hard
Viper
execs
lead this
3
time.
rounds in a row.
Demon One
Now they're
actually
starting
has
to explore
timing
mid.
right now.
Here is
Oh,
Demon
never
One.
mind. Turn
I
around.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, wait, what timing does he have?
Spotting it out.
Literally nothing's
We're
happening.
watching for him.
Liazzi.
Yeah.
Try and get a lurk time with the orb up. Still can do.
Oh,
Really
one.
threatening this. That slow beginning into mid. Demon One might just be the playmaker once more. It's an
Oh,
off
he's
angle.
Only get one.
Slightly ajar. They're not expecting it. There's
Dang.
the return. MW.
Good trade.
Kill. Yeah, great trade. And he's still alive into the action. Into the site now. 55 seconds. Plenty of time left into this round. Back at the site. NRG just slowing it down, making sure to contain
So yeah,
it.
they
Liazzi
did.
could
They
really be a
literally
difference
paused the
maker.
game to update the game to add halls.
NRG are aware of it, but that doesn't mean they can deal with it.
Into
That's
mid
why
as
we
well.
waited that whole time for.
Good kill. Still, here's Liazzi. Finds the one, finds a second. Door being closed in his face. This Victor 2v2 at the double doors now. MW still back towards the pyramid. His teammate watching his back, just from main. Watching for the cross here.
One enemy remaining.
Taking the time with it, MW. Lovely shot. Marv now with so much more to do, but he just does not know where his last player is. Yeah. MW, lovely 3-piece 3K.
Brother, he was
Yeah.
bad
Energy
tight.
one.
Did you not see him?
Energy is
Furia playing a slow round there, walking their way up through mid, and even as Havoc died on the
that bad of a
entry,
start, but I was
MW's era
expecting a-
instant
is
trade came out
jet
from
defeat.
MW, and that was it. Acceleration.
He's
They
7 and
go
1.
forwards instantly as soon as they
Nice.
take out Demon One there. They realize that they
His
found
team's
themselves an
actually
opening.
shooting
If
a
you can
little
go
bit.
1-for-1 against Demon One, you're actually in a great position to be able to get into sites, play
Is
both plans.
MW Zero's
That's
front
knocked the
changed, or
economy a
whoever's
little
actually
bit
just
of
watching?
NRG. Marved back onto a Guardian. This is a really
The flash
important
play,
eco
no?
round.
Okay, just a knife.
It's so weird to me.
You're right, it is important just for the economics. Big investment with all the guns.
And look, Liazzi not going to be on a lurk this time. Sticking with the team, and once he gets the spike plant down, he has picked.
Waves of the Utah. Demon One didn't get caught by any of it, but now the drone's in his face as well. Needs some help from the rest of it. Wall goes down.
Oh,
Shaked, loses the fight.
gosh.
MW really taking it to him. We talked about that jet head-to-head. Still, Ethan is alive and kicking the
Oh,
idea out.
Oh, GG's. Oh, it's over.
He's alive there. Hit down though makes things a little bit more difficult, but is steadily really just getting out of their hands here. You have Furia with the pit now falling, it's all down to just the one. It's Conan, he can't do anything about
That
it.
whiff was crazy.
Major round from Ethan, not with the utility, but in fact with his rifling. Ethan's throwing
Like,
out
I'm not
all
gonna
his
lie,
intel
if
right
I'm
at the
Furia,
beginning
I'm
of
getting
this
in his
round.
head,
Not
I'm typing in
saying
chat
much
right
of a
now.
retake, he's trying to put
I'm like,
pressure
yo,
on people
Crashies, that whiff
as
was
they get
crazy.
into the
And then his
site.
team knows he
The last
whiffed,
couple
it's
of
over.
rounds Hasn't quite been able to time
GG's.
up with Demon One. You see the
They'll-
flash there
they'll
that
call him
pops,
out for
but it's
nowhere.
after the
Bring
attacker's
them
Viper
in,
wall has already gone down, so just mistimed it slightly.
Like, are you allowed to type in? Are you allowed to type in chat during this?
Probably
I
not.
don't know. I have no
I'm getting in their fucking heads if you can. Like, I'm like, yo, that whiff was crazy, Crashies. No wonder you're 1 and 3.
Insane rifling skill. And
Hey,
they
someone's got to be 1 and 3. Just saying.
completely the other direction.
Someone's 0 and 4. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
W with the Blade Storm available. Still some slight danger into the round. But okay, Demon One's got the exact same idea as well. Here we go, sending the util up in there.
Demon 1, you are throwing.
Disengage. Back and away, still here with the Oaks. Ah, that is nice. Micro adjustments just to find the kill. Havoc falling. All the advantages now laid out for NRG.
Wait, they have the advantage in a 5v3?
Plays are going to be waiting, walking right into each other. Pure collection. All down to Liazzi.
Gamer?
I thought it's a chamber, but that makes more sense.
20 HP gets taken out with a classic, but Victor is gonna collect.
Demon 1 went crazy there.
He was on his eco. I'm not giving him shit on that. Breath mid.
But this time pushing out with the Cypher. You won't really see that when the sides flip, I don't think. Khalil's much more of a heavy anchor rather than trying to push out to support his jet.
My eye.
But Victor was really happy there to get aggressive deep down into cannon on an anti-eco.
They didn't try against it, did they?
Oh, he's got him out.
Havoc better step it up.
Try and get set up by the look of it towards A main.
No one there.
Yeah, learn this lineup, guys.
Towards double doors if they end up shifting, but it's mid that's being played by Furia.
Alright, you got the lineup done?
What an all
No.
Just taking mid control.
I don't even see where the orb goes.
Force Mark to now use the Viper's Pit. Block off that one choke point.
From mid.
We worried about this and look at that reposition as well. Actually, as he picking up the orb again.
I'm assuming like
positions it into tunnel so they can get even deeper into mid.
B, no?
Yeah, both teams really
No,
no.
Mark through his all the way into A main. Yeah, from tunnel. So that's now there to try to support.
I think he just threw it in a random spot to like confuse them.
This is crazy, isn't
He
it?
actually is faking the lineup.
He threw it in a corner where they just think he's sitting in it.
No, he's actually just trolling everybody. He doesn't have any lineups. This is the first time he's actually
It,
played
it
like
bounced. It bounced off the wall and it went out of the map. That's what happened.
Up into nest. There's the drone, Molly down, but there's nobody going to be following up through it. Instead, everybody right through the tunnel now. Victor is going to be the man to do the most here, alongside Ethan. Ducking and dodging in between.
Victor!
Between both of them, the flash was good. The connection damage done to Liazzi, but still he
then he went down
that kill at least into the spawn now. It's lovely with the movement. Lucky to not get that one kill, but still Crashes is there. Finally, the load paying off, and they will just crumble.
Mark finally took the time in to come out of his pit. Really great discipline.
What's up,
actually,
Zach?
from
I
both
think you're
teams
doing a big
there.
viewing party today, bro. You're watching the
Phenomenal
worst
flank
viewing
time
party
in.
that exists.
Mark making sure that he stayed alive the entire time in the pit. And on the other side, you've got to praise Furia for trying to make the best of that situation.
No, this is yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, it just started. It took forever.
First game of the season, so
Back of their heads towards where Marv is.
I ain't gonna lie, Zach. I might be watching some Nachos reaction over you, bro.
At the moment,
Okay.
NRG look fearless in terms of the way that they're pushing out around the map. You know, Victor is quite happy to push out from B and not just hard anchor it. Crashies is walking down halls in the very next round. They're not worried about
Okay, what do we
MW
think
with
the
some kind of
coach is
attack side
saying right
operator
now? Furious
holding
Oh, is there a timeout?
line that they might walk into.
No, there's a pause.
Seem clean. They're not really losing track of any players.
Oh,
as well.
we got 25-second timeout. Don't worry, guys.
Players are all over the place.
guys, you start
What the
shooting
hell
your
is?
guns.
What is that room?
That's not even the right coach.
You said, you know, they had that early
That's
conviction
such a
with the heavy
small room.
execution Furia into the site.
Yeah, it's because they don't want to, you know, they're only allowed to talk during timeouts, and they probably just don't want to. They can't give information, so they have to like.
They put like tape over their mouth.
Have to make a reaction off the back.
Jack, did you change your camera, bro? Why
Maybe
does that so
Furia
much
should
better
start
today?
thinking about going back.
I didn't change anything.
They haven't tried an exec on B when rifles have been up. That updraft dash exec with the recon and the flash.
Wait, do you
it
normally
looks
not
like
have a
based on
background,
the
or is
minimap.
that a
They
thing
might
you
be
did
trying
today?
something over towards A again.
Nah, just because I'm watching stuff, I have, you know, don't have the.
To quite discuss what's going to happen in
I
this
removed
one,
background.
but instead in round 9.
I'll find
Yeah,
them,
you should keep your
Cypher.
camera like that.
Be aiming to look for a
Yeah, but
couple
when
of
I'm
kills
playing
here.
games,
Gonna
it
be
doesn't look
walking
as
right
good.
Into Demon
Oh,
one.
is it?
The anchoring player dodging the flash. Smoke in his face. Dash is still there. Spots the one. Will he go for the repeat as well? There it is. Havoc
I see
deleted.
purple hair.
Flashes in his face. I mean, this is just
Energy
aggressive in terms of
demon.
the util that's being sent flying, but they do
It
have
was a shot
this
goal,
one player
I'm assuming.
deep onto the site.
It's the
NW.
same.
What can he really do though with the stinger? Gonna get up into somebody's face. Demon one.
Yeah.
The classic. Gonna be kidding
MW,
me.
you're throwing in.
And Paul Clill, last one
Hey, watch,
left.
he's about to make a highlight.
A chance.
If you listen to any of the interviews,
Nope.
in the run up to this season, the NRG players were talking about the fact that their job often is to set up Demon 1. The amount of initiator utility that is being thrown at Fury
Oh wait, they have
to
3
make sure that they
initiators?
can't attack Demon 1 is absurd. There are flashes coming in,
Energy.
beacons coming in, darts
Bro,
coming
him
in.
dying, having a Vandal and dying to a Classic is...
Demon 1 has the best duels possible.
Oh yeah, they do too.
And now MW has gone for the glass cannon attack side op.
It's a mirror
So this is going to be
matchup.
a slower approach again, but he is vulnerable.
So you're saying we should start using this,
For the first
these
kill.
agents?
Yeah.
A bit of a patient play just at the beginning.
None of us can
In case
really
there was
play
that
these
mid-aggression.
initiators.
We far back.
Yeah. Back on the KO?
All across their place, but good. There was a chance for MW. But
I'm the
missed
best
one.
KO player ever.
They've
Not
heard the
really.
drone come down halls. It's possible that MW could try to get set up over there, and that's where he's going.
Yeah, jump spot. Here we go, chance number 2. He doesn't know which angle to watch for here.
That would be
Adjustment.
sick.
No damage though.
And this is the part in the round where Khalil actually needs to start making something happen. If MW can't find a pick, it's got to happen on the other side of the map. And you see Conan calling for Havoc to come back over towards B. It's going to be difficult for MW to get in. He doesn't have an updraft to be able to get over these trips.
Maybe the idea is to try and use this KO ult, but guess what? Victor is nowhere near. This setup's going to be alive. If they do use this ult here yet, so they're going to be splitting into B, but it's not going to be connecting onto him. So trips are still there.
No hard anchor though to play off the trips.
But Marved, bit of a cheeky one. Crashies as well. They are collecting this one. The crossfire setup, they just don't have the angles. Watch for and Furia.
What?
Trying to
Yeah.
get into this site. There's 25 seconds left. Khalil has a spike. He's out in the open. He's got to
Exactly.
reposition now.
Honestly, yeah, this is how I'm gonna get better at the game, guys, right here.
Conan is watching for this.
Ooh, finds it. An important one.
Does help with the aim?
It's a 4v3
Yeah,
on the
it does.
retake. Against again, MW with no
Ah.
shield.
Who knows?
We're okay. Good one to
Oh, wait.
begin. On to now 3v3. What about who can get these first picks as well? Demon 1's also holding the operator angles.
it's
Difficult
debatable.
retake, but still, he just needs the one, and there it is. Maybe it opens it up once more. Khalil still close to the pillar. Weaving all over the place right now. So his teammates to try and watch his back. Ethan, he's cripped all the way behind, and he's won the round for his team.
Dang.
That's an insane kill from Ethan onto Conan. And to be honest with you, if Conan had
They were
just played
struggling to
time there and
retake
played
at the
off his
beginning. That's why they got
and the shot dance
they
that
got
he
they
had,
got 3
that
rounds
might have
on
been a
them,
better decision than trying to support
and
his
now
teammate
they're
on site.
like smoothly getting on
Difficult to tell.
site.
Very difficult to tell what the best play would be in that moment. But that's not
I wouldn't say
5
smoothly
rounds
when
in
it
a
came
row
down to the
for
1v1
NRG.
and who's on 40 health.
Look at the way they're
Yeah,
defending
and it
B.
was
What on earth
5v3
is
at the start of the
this?
retake.
No hard anchor. Everybody on Fury are looking for the player that's going to be hidden somewhere on site. They're nowhere to be found. Victor's on the other side, so he
Surprised
doesn't get hit
the
by the
solo
KO.
ran out when
And they
he
got
had solo.
crossfire from Narnia and the wardrobe.
It really is. We top nest and just playing all the way in archers.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. But these positions are working so well.
Have we seen the other
Well,
coaches?
guess what? We're into the action.
The
Missing
other
about 5
coach is
seconds.
ugly, so they don't put him on.
Already took a
Don't
peek
put
down
KO
A
on.
main.
Does he exist?
A little bit of damage done to him. Shied away.
Didn't they show
now.
him at the coin flip or
Getting a
no?
lot of value with
Well,
this
yeah,
drone.
but they have
Deep
to show it in the coin flip.
down
I'm
into
talking
the
about
hills.
like
Flip?
He
What
layers
the
out, can't
fuck?
catch the timing
Yeah,
of
they
this.
do a coin flip to
He's
see
pushed
who
up now
gets
onto the left
to
side.
go
Marv
first.
is so aware of this.
undecided.
Always
map.
making sure that
Yeah, map
one avenue
picks.
is not open towards them, and now double doors.
Alright, KO, so you notice how every other fucking person is jiggling that? You just walk out? That's why you're bottom fragging, buddy.
MW! That's a bulldog! How's he pulling that off still? He will fall.
I know exactly.
2v3, there needs to be a bit more being done, but it just cannot happen.
Yo,
Dang.
Havoc, there's a reason you suck, buddy. Like, he just watches 2 people jiggle it and then he just fucking shit walks out. Like, no, when you're 0-9, you're an imposter.
Anything on the board as soon as rifles.
He's there like the guy. They're just like, we need somebody. You want to play?
Destructive, to be honest. I mean, the pistol round is the only
Like,
reason
they all
you're
jiggled it and then he
possible.
just shift walks
Remotely
out.
salvageable. Potentially like a 7-5. That was
That was an
disgusting.
ADS shot there.
You can't deny MW's skill.
But at the same time, Demon 1 had already picked off 2 of the players. He caught Havoc just walking through double doors
Here.
and spun
Havoc's
around,
dumbass.
aware of the
Havoc's
split
not
push
doing
coming
anything
through
for their team, bro.
I wonder what these coaches think
Play
sometimes
again.
when they host
Reminiscent
something
a little
like
bit
that.
earlier here because Victor's
Just have
playing
to
up
say it
top, but this time
nicely.
into elbow. Nobody will meet them. It's a
No, I want to be a W coach. Let me be the coach. Havoc, you fucking suck. Get some better aims, better awareness, and maybe we
I'll
can
think
learn
about
the
the
team.
commentators.
Specifically, the Vipers
I
play
analyze
one of
something.
them.
I'll be the coach.
Of course,
Yeah.
the Hunter's Fury that they can use in a post plan.
Dude, I'd be the most ruthless coach
But
of all
NRG have
fucking
been just
time.
testing these plans going down so
You
much.
just start yelling at them,
They're
shooting
playing
at them, they're gonna
retake
start
B
being
a
worse, and you're
lot.
gonna be like, what's
I'm like,
happening?
if this dude fucking hit his head before the match started, my god.
Lob in the
You're gonna say that too.
Flashes.
You're playing, they're
Mortar strike.
I'm gonna say whatever's in my mind.
They just can't take it.
I'm like, yo, this player's looking a little ugly today. Maybe do
just
some
going to
tricks.
insert himself into A main and allow the rest of Furia to go and work around.
You need a
the
haircut,
map.
buddy.
They'll probably end A here as their
Yo, guys, there's only one player on B.
maintaining control in that area. There's only 50 seconds left.
If you commentate loud enough, the players can hear you.
Time
Guys,
left would
rotate!
be. And there are still 3, maybe even 4 people ready to hit
Walking up
on the defense.
Trying to exec now, right for the double doors with this Hunter's
Alright,
Fury.
why am I watching Dash?
Push these players out of position, but Mark, they didn't account for him.
Yeah, what the heck? Why are you?
Brought him down, but still NRG, this firing squad is firing
And
on
you're
all
watching that
cylinders.
volume? Like,
Oh my gosh.
Stop him, man.
Wait, King, there's no way you're watching the exact screen, but then
And if
you're
you had
watching
any
the
doubts about
volume.
NRG's call,
No, I'm watching volume.
so far this defense has been played immaculate.
You also had the other
They haven't
screen.
really
Guys,
had to
this
do too
KO
much
get a
to
single
put it
kill
on the
this
fly,
half.
calling improv kind of
It's the
stuff.
last
Maybe
shot.
one of the rounds.
I'm actually
But
enjoying
Nah.
this tournament. I'm
way
watching,
too much
He's
I'm
not.
watching this tournament
from
on
just
zero
leaving
volume,
B
and I'm
open
actually just watching
and
Zach.
putting a camera there. I mean,
react,
Victor is
so
basically
sounds
just
pretty good.
leaving B with a cap, and they're allowed to stack 4
You look
players
at chat,
to stop the
it's
zero.
all fucking bench havoc, 0 10, 0 10, 0 10.
In their heads against the
You guys
ball.
had chat closed the entire time? Now it's just all about him.
Fit into this final
It's
round
not
of
even
the half.
about the game, it's just all about Havoc.
0 to now,
Now, that's
KO
interesting.
the
That
Havoc.
knife is normally to tag people up in A main.
Drop
so they may
Havoc,
not think
0
that
10, let's go. Havoc, what? 0 10?
Being used as well to clear out mid. Normally Crashies is exclusively using that for hauls, but
Say
there's
it.
an opening.
Both
Still the
Jets had
trick
knives in
covering
the
it,
same
so
exact round again.
Be hard for MW to get anything done from that position.
How many people are watching Valorant? Wait, which one's the Valorant broadcast?
This
Is
time
it-
up
is
to
it-
It's this one right here.
Valorant Americas and Valorant Brazil.
Off the back of that, knowing
Well,
that the operator
it
is
says
there,
Valorant
everybody
VR, it
takes
says
a couple of steps forward.
Valorant LA, and then there's
At some
Valorant
point here,
Americas.
you know,
And then
he's gotta be
Valorant.
aware
They also
that
have Valorant
Crashies is normally
Brazil.
playing in this area.
I think
Look
all
how
3
they're
of them are
trying to
actually doing
apply
the same
pressure to
thing right now.
Crashies'
We're watching the
position
Americans.
from
Yo,
both
KO
angles.
finally fucking jump peaked double doors though.
It'd be
I'm
hard for a Sober to
I'm
cover both
surprised.
spots.
He's
Yeah,
learned.
I'm not gonna lie, weak ass
noise being
viewership,
made
weak ass
into
viewership
nest.
out here, bro.
Pings on the minimap.
Yeah, I mean, NRG. Be aware of this one here. They are potentially being squeezed,
Oh,
but
they
with
knife-
37
They
seconds
got
left.
the knife on Victor, so they got past his trip.
Oh, an MW! Here it is! The time to strike is now! Well, the
30
iron is hot.
seconds
This man is making all sorts of weaponry, isn't he? Dash forwards. He's feeling like really just getting involved into the thick of things. Demon 1 will not be
Oh,
able
we
to
both beat all their knives.
MW shuts him down.
Dang.
This jet head to head, manifesting
Yo, Ace.
for the last round of the half. Here's the pit.
Get the
Finally
Ace.
down in play. It's all down. These two players are double doors. Marth and Victor got to try and play together here. Find
Yo,
these
you
kills.
sold the
One to
Ace.
Marth.
Oh, ultimate.
That is an 8-4 half. Finishing with a flourish, really, wasn't it?
Did he
from
get a
Furia?
kill
Oh,
yet?
he's 0 11. Oh shit. Oh no.
0 and 11? Dang. Man's insane.
Havoc was
I think I
immaculate.
might win this one,
Found
guys.
Victor, disabled the
Mhm.
trip,
I
allowed
13-6
MW with
with
knives to
13.
sneak through halls.
Anything.
A perfect round.
What's the
But
score right
that's
now?
what it takes
13,
to
8-4.
even get 4.
Oh, they just can't win any more
at the
rounds.
start of the season.
Oh, they can
That
win
should
one more,
worry you.
guys, and
Speaks about the caliber, I
my
think, as well of these players,
my
you know.
score will be
They
still
have
up.
talent, boundless amounts of talent.
Where will still be up?
Furia are
Score.
capable of throwing
I was
curveballs
saying
their way.
playing
It's just
bingo?
the
What the
amount and the consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's throw
They
it down
just,
to
you
Smith
know,
as well,
can't
the
win any more
special
rounds,
guest
then I
with
win
Tarek
this.
as well, sitting in the hot seat.
Easy.
Our favorite coach.
Or if they start winning a lot, I can just say I'm in 13-6. Oh, it can't be 13-6 the other way either.
Oops,
Or
okay.
34. Fuck.
Thank you very much. Sitting here with Tarek.
Who's
Tarek,
that
it's
guy?
always amazing to have you here at the Riot Games Arena.
What
You
the
know me?
heck am I doing?
Okay, but reality, who the fuck is SMIX?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. I think someone was saying
Smikes.
174 days since the last match. So
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's been a long
You
off
mean
season. I think
Smikey?
everyone's been waiting for this game to finally happen, and it's starting off pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie, both teams look pretty good.
Bro, who is
Yeah,
this?
Energy
happened?
definitely
Yeah, that's
after
no cap.
losing
There's
pistol,
an 0
they just
11
came
KO
back
right
and
now,
the
being
half
shit
was
talking
resoundingly
chat.
like
Who
theirs.
is this randomly
I'm
just
curious
showing
for
the
you
broadcast, bro?
as someone who's had such a long career yourself.
Who is that?
When you get to see players cracked out, you know, when you see Demon One hitting these shots, do you ever think to yourself, man,
Why did I,
that used
as soon as I heard hitting me
Yeah,
shots,
no,
I'm just
I do
watching that
have
last
like,
bit.
you know, even I was
Jet
doing a
battle
meet and
in my
greet
mind.
today, and people always bring up Austin, obviously, but I haven't thought about it to the extent where like I want to get back on stage. I think I do my own
What do
form
you
of
think the
competition
Fury
with
coach
ranked,
is
which I
saying
think
right
is honestly harder than some of these pro matches. But no, it's really fun
Guys,
to
what are you
watch, and
doing
I want to
with
give
that stat,
kudos
bro?
to these
I don't
guys.
know.
'cause
Dan,
I feel like
Dan, what do you
everyone's
think
Looking
Fury's
at
showing
it.
up surprisingly. Like you can see the
Like,
nerves.
I wish I
a little
can
bit.
get rid of this
It's has been a couple whiffs,
Oh,
but
what the heck did I just
overall
do?
pretty entertaining. Yeah.
Can you believe it's been 6 years since that amazing day in Boston? I feel like in some ways so much time has passed, but in others it's 6 years.
Yeah, that is nuts.
No idea.
I think that I get reminded of it a lot, so I feel like I'm not gonna lie. No, but it's really cool though, and you know, it's with us, so we got that.
All right. I'm gonna force you to do 2 predictions.
Okay.
1, which is the team that's gonna win this match right here, and 2, which awards are you winning tomorrow at the Streamer Awards?
I got NRG winning here 2-0. I think this is lightweight. No offense to Furia. They're looking actually surprisingly good to me.
No offense, but he said it's lightweight. That's crazy.
I know I got nominated for 2 awards.
Do you know which 2 you're nominated for?
I got nominated for, I think, Gamer and FPS, I believe. And you know, I don't think voting is open, but if you can vote for me, vote for me.
You heard it from the man himself. Please vote for Tariq for the Streamer Awards. For now, let's head back to the game with the casters.
I'll get on that, Tarek. I'll get on that. I'll try and find a link.
Okay, like imagine just being Furia, and then you hear Tarek go, no offense, 2-0, it's like work.
It's us bringing up Boston. That man gets reminded every day in the chat. I mean, it's us bringing it up. Here we go. Second half.
They're done.
It's a really strong.
Like imagine being the 14-8 Jet, and you see your 0-11 KO.
It is going to be difficult for Fury to battle back,
and
but
everybody else
the win condition is MW not just having twice the number of kills as the second player on the scoreboard,
I called it,
but more like 5 times. That is the win condition on defense. He's going to be hunting fights. His team's
I think MW0 also handpicks his team, by the way.
Sheriff in the round.
Or has a big role in who's on his team.
Who does?
Really interesting. Cam, well, gets the one.
NRG were running a fake into B there. Demon 1 got into the site, and they were hoping to try to get an easy plant down on A. But MW was pushing out of A at the same time.
That is crazy.
So both Jets were fighting the opposite side of the map, and NRG's fake attempt has been found. And that means that they're now in a 3v4, where they've got to go down to plan B.
Energy, I kind of need you to win this one.
I kind of need you to lose this.
There's some info. Good awareness from Havoc. Underhanded flash to see if he can get
any
damage.
If they lose this, you also lose prediction, because that means they're going to lose second round too.
Crashes. And give up the space that he was holding on to just over
kind of true.
Is he still 0-11 or does he kill this
seems
round?
like there's some uncertainty.
He has a kill, doesn't he? Oh my god, I think he has a kill.
And there is 0 got both of them, sure.
Currently sat 0 and 11, having a bit of a nightmare of a
No,
game.
because
I'm lost. I was lost.
The last kill happened on from Furia, so it had to have been him. He's the only one in A.
Find the first one on the board. Get rid of that goose egg.
Yeah, he just said it. Oh, let's go. He got a kill.
25
I was really hoping he'd end with 0.
Is Green still for 0-11? I'm just trying to find the again.
Look at this. It is just an absolute onslaught still. Surely.
Oh my! No wonder he's 0-11. My God, he's bronze.
Oh my! 2 players left now for
I'm just better than this guy. I'm gonna be honest. This guy's terrible.
Work of that one. The sober diff here. Really any time to spare. Shot lands.
Wait, chat's still saying 0-12. Is he 0-12? Was the
maybe there's a chance. There it is through the wall. Turns it into a 1v1. But a single shot will do it really. Potentially onto either side.
Come on, energy.
Walking up onto the right side. It's all about the gambles. Could have crossed it onto it. Ethan.
Oh, dang.
3 in a round. Another pistol round.
What did I say? Like 13.
We're about to see the
rest of his team to deliver them the pistol. After the anchors over towards A.
If you got
please show the scoreboard, please show.
Oh, they do.
Oh my God, you suck.
Wait, how did he not get a kill?
Players that don't have as much experience, particularly Havoc, struggling a little
Go
bit.
home.
But Liazzi as well is not a player with huge experience at the top
in this
level.
game. I'm pretty sure I do better than Havoc. I'm gonna be honest.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. He should have had 2 kills, bro. He literally whiffed so hard.
Yeah. He just whiffs all the time.
He managed to find him. You see what that means for Furia? They still believe that they can get.
Honestly, Furia just seems like a better pistol. They just seem like a better pistol team.
How do they go play Swift play? Like, damn.
Wait, this is my strat.
Walk-in from NRG.
Your strat.
Oh, this drone's
I literally called this a couple days ago. It was my strat. They stole from me.
Yeah, Conan droning from too far back. Crashes was droning from much
further
up so that you could check that corner.
Watch, just get all of them.
Probably.
Broken, but only the one person firing, so they don't know that they've got the entire squad here. Flash through, but still defensive positioning being played by Conan. Oh my goodness, still getting the damage really off there.
Not work
MW
for them.
still lucky. Backing away, right from the back.
He got his first kill. And it was fucking horrible aim too. Do you see it? He was turning around and he was whipping.
Wait, He almost lost to the Classic.
Dang, that guy.
The crowd getting behind one of our youngest players.
He
here
got
as well.
2 kills.
No way.
They're actually standing in crowd.
Champion right now, I think, honestly.
At the streak of rounds that NRG got on the other half, and yet there's only 2 rounds deciding these 2 teams.
It's the pistol rounds, right?
Yeah, if Furia is able to actually get some value out of this bonus, this game could still be really close. And the defense side is where MW tends to feast.
Ready with the lineup. And flying now up towards mid, along with the knife as well. That's 2 layers of the util just to catch a player deep pushed up. It's MW suppressed as well. He can't get out of there. He can't actually dash to disengage. Demon 1 will bring down the counterpart.
Immaculate utility to neutralize MW. They even threw the cage at the start in case he was peeking out B main at the beginning. I mean, NRG have thought about how to neutralize an aggressive defense jet here on Breeze.
Well, their best player's dead, so NRG should win
other
this.
players to play off there. You know, no initiator to back him up. Not like Khalil was pushing out like we saw from Victor in some of the previous defense rounds. He's isolated and plucked out.
It's a 5v3.
Slow things down.
What?
As he's pushed up, this is a weird angle.
It's a really weird angle. I mean, this is the one thing working against NRG. They don't have any map
No, it's a
control. They have to clear
4v3.
this one. Will they do so?
He whiffs! Fucking
There with
bitch.
a kill.
You mean 4v3? It's a 5v3.
You wait, buddy.
Now can start to just absolutely
Who were you counting
barrel
out?
their way onto the site.
You wait.
5v2 now, actually.
That would be a 4v3.
Yeah, not very much fuel there from Marv. These players.
It's a 5v2. I feel like it's a 4v3.
Nice nade there. And NRG are going to continue to apply this pressure. They only
Havoc
really
actually
require
just
a few
AC'd
players
here
on site
somehow.
to do this too.
Post plan looks really nice.
Yeah,
with mid low from Victor.
I'd rather throw 3 bottom
Into balls.
frags,
Up deep in
basically.
holes. Plenty of threats available here. Fury are going to be finding it really difficult to try and play this retake. Time potentially against them. Ethan making noise with the jump spot. Timing unfortunate. Still gets it.
I think he's not a real person.
Gets it. Door opening as well. Distractions being made for them into the back.
Like
of
his
this
2
damage.
kills were against people not looking at
But it's
him, or
falling
they had
low,
a
but so
class
is the time. Look at that. It's ticking and it's working against them.
There's no chance. Marv's in the cringe spot, man. Look at this.
Okay. No chance in hell. Players going to be falling.
But was that damage? Yeah, I think it was. They took armor from everybody. They killed 2 players. That's a decent bonus round for Furia there. And they've still got money to be able to buy up into
right now, bro?
They would have loved to win that. They would have loved to. It would have started the
Not too
comeback.
sure.
It would have allowed MW to build up a bank where maybe he could have got a defense-sided operator online. But listen, they'll take what they can get at this point.
Basically, I won those.
3 rounds now separate these
Well,
teams.
that's no.
Well, no, because like I
They can
edited
still
it, I
win.
guess.
They can still win one more round and.
With a lot of players over towards A.
No, he would be closer.
Lineup from Havoc.
Yeah, potentially.
Just waiting out the knife.
Over the top, that's another flash. That's Ethan. Updraft movement, not enough to try and evade the sight line of
Okay,
Demon
hear
1.
me out, right? Let me
All up in
cook,
his
let me
face.
cook.
Victor, not wasting any time.
Technically, if they get more than 10, no, let me get this straight. No, they, no, that's the other way around. If they get 12, I loop back the other one and closer.
No. It still continues to go up.
No, I think it loops.
Looking like the
Does
10th
not
is
loop.
on the board momentarily.
I vote it
Opponent, no
loops.
chance.
But it
Just
doesn't.
got to save this one. No way, does he really want to
I
try
will
and
take a
that fight?
vote.
Yes, he does.
I'm the only vote, and I say
No confidence
loops.
just yet against our championship player.
I can't believe I'm watching the whole Valorant.
He's going to spray down Marv, but he's going to run.
That guy tried to save.
He's welcome in arms. And that round 16 may well have turned the tide
I can't believe you're watching it
firmly
either.
in favor of NRG.
Must be worse,
That's
possibly,
broken the
bro.
economy of Furia. That shattered any
That's
chances
pretty
of
entertaining.
having
Valorant
some
or
level of,
Fortnite?
benefit
Huh?
to their economy.
Do I hop in Valorant
It's
or
going to allow
Fortnite? What are we
NRG to
doing?
creep very close.
I'm watching this
And
to the end.
every rifle
Oh, you're watching the whole thing?
Yeah.
is favored with a piece of utility. Or every rifle
never mind.
fight just looks so from NRG as well.
Timeout has to be taken. Furia
timeout.
realize it. The back's against the wall for map number 1.
The thing is, Furia, I think, had 2 big win conditions in this map. And maybe you could say the match overall as well. I think this first map of Breeze is where Furia had the most chance.
Who the fuck
It's
chose
where we've seen them
Breeze?
in the offseason
The
destroy
Furia.
Cloud9, for
Furia,
example.
yeah, they choose
With that level
Breeze
of
and they're
defensive
losing on their
pressure.
own
Nice
map.
attack side rounds. But I think the 2 win conditions for Furia
For some reason, people usually lose their map picks.
MW0 having an unbelievable performance, and he has been shut down.
Honestly,
by
some teams
NRG's
pick maps that that people hate and then ban maps
extraordinary utility that's got pinpoint accuracy
on purpose.
to push him
It's kind of
into
strategy.
Wait, they
unfavorable
ban maps on
situations,
purpose?
flash him, recon him, whatever it might be, and then kill
No,
him.
like
And set up
I don't know.
another
I
unfavorable
explained that
fight.
horribly.
And I think the other win condition potentially for Furia in this match is that
They
Conan
ban
is
maps
able
that
to
the other team
outcall
is good at,
NRG,
they
who,
or
you know,
they
don't
are
have
bad
that
at.
much experience
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you know, a very successful.
This
IGL
map was
level
kind
team,
of just
etc.,
like, you know,
and
not a whole lot
at
of
the
people
moment,
like it, so they
NRG,
probably like
everything's
whatever.
working for them. They look like a
They had a wide range. If this is what they thought would be their best first
they
map,
deformed, I mean, very recently compared to a lot of other teams.
Yeah.
Scrimming with the core just over a month, I believe. So, and they're looking this good.
If you wanted the cracks to show for NRG, you would have to push them away from
First?
Plan A.
Oh,
And unfortunately, Plan
dang.
A is just working so well right
One
now.
claim
that
first.
Furia are barely getting openings in some of these rounds.
This is a slow start, isn't it? Hoping for that mid aggression as
Well,
well.
one day,
Team one
Diamond
is-
said he expects first to be available 2 hours into the stream, and 2 hours into the stream, basically, first finally gets claimed.
Seconds getting
I'm not
whistled
regretting
away.
it,
Oh, hello. Close to the wall, close to the corner.
know
Just
that's
needs to
so
get himself out of there. Havoc.
You've been watching VCT for 2 hours.
Cheeky with it.
No.
You need a miracle if you're Furia.
Just like an hour-ish.
The miraculous players on the other team. Demon One's mechanics have not suffered for the long off season with his, what, 5-month break
He
from
did
the
say
game.
4 to 5 months he was just watching movies and traveling. That's what he said.
The problem is the game was supposed to start, and then Halls was still blocked off, so they literally made everybody quit the game, put an update out to have Halls back in the game, and then everyone had to reset all their skins, so it took literally 40 minutes. This game started 40 minutes late.
To be the Iceman, that's the thing now.
Havoc cleared out, 1 bullet left. Can he do anything with it? The answer is no. Marved. It's the extra piece that was needed. Taking a lot of space now up towards stairs. 3 players left.
why'd
now
they
for
leave
Fury.
Havoc alone
Plans down.
at this point?
A slow and steady approach from NRG. They leave no gaps in their play.
Trust him, bro.
And I'm going to be honest, Brent. At this point, now that NRG are looking like they're getting up to 11-6, the question
Have you been
is,
watching the
my
game?
end, are more,
Yeah.
Are they going to
There's been a whole thing like
what their
he's been
genuine
playing
plans
so
are with these
ass.
ultimates? Or are they
He was
going to
0
try
and
to
12.
conserve strategies that they're working for later games?
He's never
Which is a
wished
brutal
everybody
spot to be in.
around.
Furia need to continue
Never
pressuring.
almost against a classic.
You know what his final 2 players are hungry for the kills, the flash, the dart, everything to set it up once more. Initiate
No, he's
it.
like whiffs like we will
Last
laugh
bullet.
at in our ranks.
Not enough for it, but yeah, NRG
Really, yeah, this isn't
running away with
He's
his
just
mark.
extremely nervous for no reason.
Yeah, he's extremely nervous, yeah.
When we're talking about it, Ethan and Crashies, those
Extremely
ways of detail
nervous
MW can't
for a
get away with
tournament that they
as much
should
as he's
extremely be
potentially
nervous
hoping
about.
for.
Yeah,
Not just,
I really agree with that. I think that
not
Crashies
really
and Ethan have been
serious
absurd in the way that they've set up
Wait,
Demon
what
One.
turn is it?
But also on the defense side,
just that
this is
kickoff.
Victor's first
Yeah,
ever game
but
in
like-
Cypher, right? We think about this guy being
It's
super
basically just
flexible, but normally
a
he's
quick
playing
preseason.
the killjoy meta.
Doesn't really
And
matter.
they were getting crazy value out of just
It's like a
putting
preseason.
the camera
To get
and a
the
little bit of
reps
a
in,
setup
you
over
know.
towards
I mean, you
B.
wouldn't even show your best strats, would you?
Whereas Furia are playing much more
Dude,
smart.
so wait.
They're forced to. because they
Wait,
don't
you're
exactly
dude,
know
so
where
Havoc
NRG
is
are
probably
in.
actually the best
I
player
mean, they
in
might
the
whip
lobby.
it. They might whip
No,
it.
Havoc is purposely whiffing, bro.
Anchoring over towards
I'm
the
watching.
expecting NRG to be
Wait a
trying to go
second.
into
I'm just I was saying.
I'm not even trolling,
And that's why
dude.
they're
He's
holding
purposely,
Daniel on the opposite
dude.
side.
He was
Classic
behind
anti-KO
2 players,
setup
and
here.
he's like purposely whiffing and shit. Like come on, bro.
But NRG,
Like I seen this
looking
shit,
like
bro.
they've read it a little bit, to be honest.
He's not
setting up for
strong.
some kind of A split. It's going to be a slower round because Demon One's looking for a pick with the operator. But there is so much that you can do on Jet with this map. Now that Halls has been re-added in.
Yeah.
You know, opening the switch, dashing out onto yellow.
Havoc is actually
On the
a
defense
genius
side,
in
going
this
for some
one, bro.
pushes down there with the recon dart potentially. It's a Jet's paradise, this map.
And look at the amount of respect that's being shown. I mean, Furia, not eager.
Wait, so
Try and
nobody's
peek,
getting
take a
eliminated from
look
this.
down
This tournament
Halls
does not matter
either.
at all. It's not
Well, they're
even
gonna
fair.
eliminate
Now the
from
dark
this
comes through,
tournament,
45
but-
seconds left.
They've just
Double.
It's not champions tournament, so it's like,
Here we go. Offload into Yol. See if he can survive as well.
yeah, obviously. I mean, it's just one of the lower end tournaments.
Couldn't quite stand this ground, but it's Liazzi.
So like
And
this
we're
is
watching-
the
you're watching the fucking pre.
Reclaimed. It's Crashies
What
with
is
the
this
Havoc.
pre-season
Door opened up.
Valorant tournament?
so what? There's like what 4 tournaments a year that Valorant does, and like the first one is it just goes up from there.
We're really down to watching the preseason
weird round. Maybe they can make the most of all of this here. Time running so damn short, Victor. Man of the hour.
You can't let them win this round,
It's
Fury.
absolutely insane. You've got to be kidding me. MW to 1v1. Dart.
Oh, no one's arguing that except maybe
I ain't gonna lie,
There's
I'm
one
watching
moment
fucking
defining.
Fortnite Brazil over fucking whatever that
Could
shit
be
ass
everything. The
tournament is.
backbreaking round. He's
Wait,
looking
what
to
Brazil
avoid
tourney he's
winning
playing
this
right
one out,
now?
but the timing's here according to the side. Crashes. Denied the chance. That's all MW.
Well, at least King's bet is off the table
Fury
now.
have done such a great job of
No,
setting
no,
themselves
he
up for
wins
success there.
regardless.
For first round, where
Yeah,
I'm
I
confused
can't
at what the game plan was for
I mean,
NRG.
King's been wrong about
Ethan
every
was
single
so
thing in
far
Valorant
out on site
history, so,
alone.
like, what do you expect,
Just
man?
trying to take advantage of the fact that they felt nobody was really playing A, and the read was somewhat accurate, but it wasn't synced up with what Demon 1 was going for. And look
Havoc
at
just needs to
Liazzi
get
here.
dropped.
He was
I'm
able to
gonna be
play off
honest.
the back of the Hunters
Man's getting
Fury,
cut
getting
after
deep,
this game.
and MW closes it out with that classic, awesome
Let me
op
just look
accuracy.
at VLR real quick.
They need more of that. And after the first round, in my opinion, where NRG's game plan
Which
looked a little
which player was the guy that was in his
instant,
files
instantly.
before
I
the
mean,
game was a
Jet hits
Havoc?
the big red button immediately.
Definitely wasn't it.
Wasting any time. There's somebody in the crowd.
He
Take
used
the
to
time
play
out.
with aimbot, now that he doesn't have it.
Coach
He's
was
fucked.
out.
Havoc.
But yeah, they can feel it. You know, listen, it was the first round where things did get shaky with the game plan. The players have talked about Ethan adjusting into the IGL position, and you know, Crash is saying we understand we have to support him as well. It's a new role for him, despite all the experience he's got. He's played
past
with
games
championship caliber IGLs.
Yeah.
Havoc.
Multiple across the board. So
32 and 30.
yeah, exactly.
His time in CS too.
32-30. How much overtime
There
was
is still
that?
a chance for Fury in this game. The issue
Ah,
is,
no, this is two
it looks
games.
close because Fury have won both of the pistols, right? And now they're starting to win a
This is
couple of,
this is also
rounds,
versus like
here or there, round 12,
teams that
round
you've never
18,
heard of.
really good rounds
Even
for
if you were
Fury,
to watch pro
but
play,
their economy is still shot.
this is like
So
tier
what you're
3.
saying is, my boy Havoc is just
What was the
having
bet that they
one
had on the
slight
analyst desk?
Okay,
I think
he
It wasn't
played
even
duels
one
this
picking it up.
time.
I mean, it's a
He
lot
played
of farmer targets.
Raid
Yeah.
and Sky,
3
52
light
and
armor targets on the
53,
other side. MW.
versus Red Cannons.
Guys, a really good org.
Waiting for him though. Here's a flash for the knife to set this one. Oh,
Then go to
Oh
Cloud9.
my, looking like week 1 2013.
Havoc, 30
2013.
and
Wait,
40
is
times played Razor
Cloud
Cannons.
9 the
Yeah,
female
that's what
team?
I
What, you're going back a decade?
No, there's
decade
Cloud9
apparently.
and Cloud9
don't
Blue or
think I knew
Cloud9
Galil
White.
back
Is there a female
Valorant
team
was out
playing
back then.
VCT?
No, team the same
Nice.
as me, what the
NRG
fuck?
under a little bit of pressure because Demon 1's been popping off this game so far. They haven't really
Furia
had to
versus
play an
Crew,
attack
which
side
is
round
not
with
that
them
good
down.
of a team.
Marv has the
Havoc
spike,
is
he's one away
top
from kids,
fragging.
but it's going to be difficult to get.
Havoc is him, brother.
39
Any
and
kind of
23
purchase on the
playing
A side.
Sky
Single
Tail.
shot. Nade forced out. Havoc just
We'll
using
see how he does in the next round.
left sidestep. Marved. He's eloquent with it.
More awkward timings from
Havoc,
Havoc.
48,
Leo
47.
split up. Players now starting to swarm onto the site still. They do have the benefit of having this pit towards main. They don't have to worry about that
20
position
and
clear though.
32.
He is being swarmed, surrounded, pincered. Players finally arriving. Still Liazzi alive. Sidestep once more playing into this pit. They've got nothing to clear him out here, and they want to be trying to commit to A. This is an absolute disaster for NRG.
30 seconds left.
Leave it up to Victor. He can't find any
what's happening?
easy fight.
Ooh.
And it's shut down in a moment's notice.
Damn, did I tell you?
I came into this game thinking that the difference maker might be Havoc because I think his
I don't
performance
think
during the
Johnny's watching
off-season
anymore.
and during
What's
his
happening?
time in Tier 2 looked really promising. But
Oh.
actually, the big player
true.
that's stepping
Damn,
up
I
is
played for
Liazzi.
Havoc in this tournament the whole
He's
time.
14 and 14 right
I
now,
watched Tony,
but
buddy, bro.
the
What
frags that he's
happened?
getting
What
are so
happened?
high impact.
I'm not good enough.
He's got to
Havoc
survive
throughout
here and
this
find
tournament.
his isolated ones, and he just peeks out of the pit, manages to get onto Crashies, times his peak onto
Dang,
Ethan
that was a
perfectly as
snipe.
Ethan was
I'm not gonna
reloading
lie,
the
bro,
classic
these
after he
two
spent
CDS
all of his
teams, bro.
bullets spamming the pit too.
That's why I said this is
Another
a
big
coup
round
baddies
from Fury to pull
clears.
this back to within 3. They are not down and out.
Still
Like,
winnable.
bro, NRG, bro, it's like a tier 5 org, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So much of
yeah.
this game on the attack side has come down to A splits, halls play, that kind of thing. We haven't really seen many big B execs. Nobody wants to go into that
like,
Viper
only
wall
T1
and
players
trip
they have
setup.
is like in Fortnite, bro. Outside of Fortnite, they don't have no tier 1 like teams and shit.
Wait, who plays energy in Fortnite?
Keep drone, not really seeing too much.
Flicks?
A nice cam from Victor
Wait,
that
who
does
is
see
it
a
on
lot.
He's
Energy
still in
too?
energy?
It lets him know
Probably.
whether people are jiggle peeking, whether there's
He has his
a
own
on
org.
the angle.
Yeah, he's stone.
It's going
I
to
think
allow
so.
him to get up. And a of course,
I know that used to be big, but I
two
don't think
cages to be able to open that door and create
I
pressure.
don't think
from
Clips
Swift
was in
as
at
soon
work
as this team
anymore.
gets close.
Will this flash connect?
Oh
onto
no,
the
he did
backside
leave
player?
NRG. Wait, in January.
Around the corner. Dark flash, everything being combined, even with the knife. Liazzi still holding his ground, still shot missed. No player's running his way up there. That's Victor still, and he has taken out a kill. Still Liazzi! Player to watch for, really.
He has
Still making
ownership
these rounds
and
more than
exit.
winnable. Out to the side, though. Does not expect crashes at that particular position. MW narrowly avoiding it as well. Bullet sailing, whistling right
Said
over
an
to his
exit?
head. He'll give it a fight.
Exit.
Now with the ult offloaded, gives him an idea of the positioning. Pit offloaded us.
Are we
16
sure that's talking
seconds
about
left.
exit
It's an
left?
awesome pit. It blocks the
Oh
sight
my,
line.
of course Diamond's thinking about that.
Just like a smoke. Trying to get himself there. There it is. Time available for the plan. Playing forward into the pit could come down to almost anything. Battle of the timing.
Bro, exit was literally
Crashy's
Instagram play when he
reposition
started,
has got
bro.
to be fairly unexpected here as well. The last time they saw him, he was over by the Crab Pyramid.
They expect it. It's been watched for. It's not going to be a swing from Marv
What a
either.
read.
Crashies is taking a little bit back. MW!
What a read!
So damn aware.
Zach, who do you think the best player so far has
Marv
been,
is
bro?
low enough.
And this is like pretty much
Tiniest amount of
Demon
chip
1
damage will do
versus
it.
MW.
Round to the side.
So,
That's a bit
Ian, you
overkill with a
still
shot to the
think
cranium,
Energy
but
would
gets
have won
the
this
round.
game if Zach was on the team?
Necessary one.
It's 11-9.
Yeah,
If NRG
he was
thought
very
that it was going to be
cocky.
smooth sailing on this
That's
side,
with
Zach
Crashy
was
winning.
on- If Zach was on
and coming into this
NRG,
with an 8-4
they would have
lead,
gotten 13-0, let's be honest.
they are sorely mistaken. This is now within 2.
But King, also, if you were on
I mean, no.
for
Zach,
NRG
Zach would just match up against
cleanly
Havoc.
put Fury away
No, because
are being
King,
squandered.
if you were on
And
NRG,
it
bro,
is
you
at
would've
this
gone
point that
13-0 too.
now the NRG economy
It's just
starts
like,
to get
bro,
squeezed.
you
This
can't
round that
compete
we're
against
about to
these
see
guys, bro. Okay,
is
okay.
going to be make or break for the NRG
Yeah.
economy. And they don't have
Wait,
those
the
big
Diamond
options.
player or the
They won't
current
wait for
gold player
Crashy.
can't compete with the
And
pro
he
player.
just denied, he just
Probably not
denied
gonna be
what I
online
said,
this
like he
round.
genuinely thinks he could actually compete against
MW
them.
not
No, I
playing
did
as
not
well.
say
By the
that.
way,
I said
good
nah, I was
adjustment
like,
from
oh,
Nah,
Jack
cocky
Fury.
Nah,
motherfucker.
you cocky
He's
son
really
of a
found that
bitch.
discipline and
That's what I
patience
meant.
that we've been wanting to see from him as the evolution of his game. From
You get one
his
good game
prime
on
when he
Zakubadis
was
and you think you're him.
He's not just giving himself away as a
Well,
free pick
that
trying
was
to
when
force
we
the
were playing
fight.
against
He,
fucking
in fact, is
some bronze
angering
players,
B
bro.
in this round.
It's watching him on all. Just in case it does come through. Crashies. Sent his ult a little bit
It was
prior.
way
We
closer
saw
than I
that
thought
one.
it
Now
would
the
be.
team grouping up for a potential
Yeah.
B hit. But
Then
really
most people
essential,
thought
I
it
think,
would
that
be.
they try and
It's the
remove these
map.
trips, either the knife
It's the
connecting.
map.
You know
There's
what?
no
Maybe some
Fucking
util.
King knew this was a good team, and he was playing him down to weak as 13-5, 13-4. He's like, yeah,
Here we
it's
go.
not taking a
Lot of util being
13-6.
used, lit up.
Well, good thing we
MW
didn't bet
trying
no
to
money.
avoid it, playing inside.
Luckily, I had
There we
feeling
go. Lit up,
winning
plenty
this
of
thing
chances with the
13-0,
shorty. Still
bro.
2 bullets left into the
Let's
chain.
get them.
He's weaving it out, but Victor
Oh, wait,
has got his
no,
eye on it.
no.
It is chaos and anarchy right now into the B side.
Son of a
Kills.
bitch,
Put it all
doesn't
over the bloody place.
Things stabilize a little though into a 2v2 here. And the Cypher ultimate, huge to give away information. Crashies is coming
Wait a
around the
second.
side.
Crashies is traded. One
There's no
versus
way they lose,
one.
bro.
And Liassi, it's been
Oh
more than
my
good for it.
God.
Victor.
After you watch, I can
Little
just
chance to
imagine
shine, put
everything
them
that's
up.
happening.
Lovely
by
jump
everyone
spot, gets
coming.
the information.
Oh
Gets
my
better
gosh.
confidence turning in after
Oh,
games.
that's-
This is
1v1.
The Viper wall.
This is the 1v1's
against him
crazy.
As he puts his own up though. Here we go. Round to the side. Victor
Ooh.
shuts it
I've
down
never
and brings
used
energy
a
to
fight
that
against
12th
somebody
round.
85 HP.
Major play from Victor, who's been quietly putting up an excellent performance in, again, his first ever Cypher game. You can tell that he's put in the hours. It also seems like a suited agent for him. He's very
How
good in
much
these
does the
active
crowd
positions.
play a factor?
Good
Can
in
I
the
actually
clutch
hear
as
it or
well.
no?
NW had some chances
Um,
here to make
yeah,
magic
100%.
occur. But instead, most
Yeah,
of the
where are
impact
noise
was happening
cancelling?
off
I'm
the
pretty
back of
sure-
Soviet utility. Conan got 2 with
I mean, as
like,
loud as they were getting at that one point, that guy turned around to see the guy flanking.
But they can't like make out like every
Now
single
we
word.
head in. NRG up to 12.
Yeah, but when they all start changing the same
Looking
thing,
to
they
try
can
and
usually hear
take
it.
this fight through mid.
I've watched a lot of like
W.
gaming people
Chance.
talk about like the crowd, like what they're
The cheeky
saying, and they can
kickoff.
hear them.
And the diligence isn't there. Look at that, Ethan.
No, that was really bad.
Expecting, I
That was
believe that's one of
really
the
bad.
first
Where they
times
could all
MW's
hear like
played in that
everything.
spot.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job of mixing things up, still managing to be
I mean,
dynamic and mobile whilst not always pushing on defense.
Shockwave.
That is a fake wall from Marv, making it feel like it's over
the
towards A,
announcer,
when in fact, they're getting set up for the B pinch. Liazzi is going to be under pressure, only a Spectre to his name.
Yeah, tunnel needs to be watched for as well. So squeeze doesn't come in, but G.
Dude, I rewatched like the highlights of it not that long ago, like a couple months ago. I forgot how good
reveals
Korea
he's going to be pushed off this angle. Crashes is already
got like
walking. behind them. Conan just not even watching it with his own
He
gun.
won a
He actually
game, he
stand
got
there close to the
second.
corner, only with the Spectre, 10 bullets. Anybody gonna be walking into him now with 40 seconds left? He's putting a break and a pause into the play because the spike has been dropped down
94-year-old
at the wall.
Sam did good.
I've got to be honest with you, I think this is a save for
It is now.
NRG. They're in a 2v4, they have an barely any money.
I don't remember
only
him ever
50
being,
credits,
like,
Crashy's 350.
crazy.
The rounds
He
have gone
did
back
really
and forth.
good
They
in,
don't have a big
like,
loss bonus. They just won the prize.
There was like a lot of lands.
So this
I
has
forgot what they were
got to be a
called, but
save.
he did get like
And
the
if Fury
frosty one
have
when the
the
sword came out. You
confidence
don't remember him with the sword, bro?
Nah, that's what he did. He got like 12 kills with it. That late game or whatever.
Rewards
Yeah, I forgot that. I think it was like the frosty
turn
tournament, whatever that shit was called. I'm pretty sure he won that.
It was like the first tourney with him in, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a lot of like
I think it's a
tournaments like
worthwhile
that.
though. Risk the
that
take.
you
You
won't
do
even
see
remember,
Liazzi
but,
actually
like,
looking to go
P1 and
forwards
shit.
because he's the player with the Guardian.
Yeah.
Right?
He
So
was
he's
good
not
with the
bothered about
meta.
saving that into the next
I'll give him
round.
that.
But it looks
Yeah,
like
man,
nobody
he won
on
this,
that
bro.
is really going to get spotted. So they survive. Anticlimactic end. But
Oh,
what a
and
map
this
that we've
game
got.
is
Fury
definitely a lot
certainly coming
closer
back into
than.
it. Second time out called by NRG.
And here we go. The heat's been
Oh,
turned
square
on.
him.
timeout. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
I mean, it's such an
12
unusual
carries.
position,
Okay.
honestly, for
Bro.
Liazzi to be
Wait, that's what I was
playing.
predicting. It's gonna be difficult. Yeah, it's
When the
12 kills.
attacking
Greg,
team
don't
has
think your
already
headset
taken
was
tunnel
you,
control,
musty motherfucker. Oh
you
my
are
god.
pretty much screwed in that
You're just
corner.
He brought the
That's why I
mic
was
to
talking
a
about
one
how
here
important it was
pin.
this whole
Oh
time to
my
be on
gosh.
in that spot.
He's turning
But
on
he
his
managed to
headset
make
like
it
you
work.
said.
Exactly. I mean, I thought that when the
So we
player,
can
I think it was
guarantee
Crashes
good.
crossed over and caught that timing, I thought that was going to be the end of it.
But they were too focused on archers because the recon dart just came through at that exact time from Conan. I mean, things are getting a little messy
Bro,
here,
Valorant,
but
like,
I think
Valorant
major
comp,
credit to
I don't know how
Furia
people
because
watch
they
that
have
shit.
found ways
It's
of
okay
being able to
crazy.
win
More
on the
people watch
defense side
Valorant
right now.
competitive
You know,
than
they're
actually
not
play the game.
giving away early picks. They're actually forcing NRG to come up with
Yeah,
game
it's
plans
wild,
that make
huh?
sense to close these rounds out. And NRG have not actually demonstrated big exits.
It's also crazy that the
on A,
Mongrel
they're
was
doing a lot of
streaming
work
the
in the map trying to
opens of
find
FNCS,
picks. It's a
had
slower
over
approach to
100,000 viewers,
And thus far,
and the
Fury
entire
have not been in
Valorant
the
tourney only
opens.
has
That's
like
making it tough
50k.
for NRG.
I mean, bro, you get a real. Yeah, I think he had
Ethan
way less viewers
is going
today.
to be getting close.
But dude,
After
only
this
reason
round,
people aren't
he's
watching
going
it
to
is
have
because, dude, the format's
KO
really
ultimate.
confusing.
Now that
Semis,
could
like the
be
way
a
semis
massive
is,
difference maker
it should be
as you head
heats, bro. It
towards
should be
round
like set
24.
lobbies
I
of
think it's
players.
very,
Like,
very
it
likely
not being
we'll
set
see
lobbies
12
really
11
fucks up
score
everything.
in favor of
And then it's
NRG
just like, dude,
only
this season's been running for so long, people are so bored of it. Like, people are not watching this shit no more.
I mean, wait,
Like you
how
said,
many
Cox
viewers
to
did he
build
have?
towards, maybe Crash
800k himself. That
towards
wasn't even like
in this
one
round.
single
Player, not the
person.
broadcast.
No, one
Like,
player, yeah.
The Fortnite broadcast still had 50,000 plus. Then like
used.
even then his
It's a
teammate
strange
Mr.
dynamic
Savage
for
had like
NRG because
50k
they want to
himself.
put the
Yeah,
market to
they
increase
combined
the
for over
don't
150K.
The
wanna
duo
be-
had at a point
Right,
they had
all the
175k.
Yeah, Khalil is
The
not
duo
giving him
did.
anything. There might be a
And then
chance,
plus
though.
every
He's
other
creeping onto
fucking duo that streams, bro.
angle.
Like,
That's what
goddamn.
Havoc is playing there.
Ooh, that's a nice shot.
What?
It's different, bro.
Barely a sliver.
Another disgustingly unfortunate moment for Havoc as he just gets drilled by that, man.
Here.
He's having a nightmare already.
Hey, I'm not
turning up to
lie,
the
bro.
tier 1 level and playing
Even
against the
Brazil
world
Fortnite doing
champ.
better than your shitty ass
The
tournament,
top
bro.
level performing.
They
That's
got
two
a little
different games.
They got a little 1K viewer on their Brazil broadcast. Like, come on, bro. That's actually some numbers right there.
Who would ever watch the Brazil
1K?
broadcast?
Low 1K. Nah, Brazil actually got some good ass players, bro.
How many does Aussie Antics have
He's
right
got
now?
that rifle.
Yeah, Ozzy has way more. Ozzy has like 10K. Well, he has like 9K actually.
Walking up.
But right now, a lot of people just don't watch Brazil, you know?
That trip close.
I
At least
can't
we
name
can as
one
well. You
Brazilian
hear it,
player.
yeah, they ping.
And
I
Marv
can't
just
either,
getting
but like, I mean, I know like, I know
Keen used to
like-
play there, but
Just walking in.
Still just contacting behind it.
No,
But
there's
the camera's
there's
gonna
a
see
way
all
better
this.
Brazilian
It's
player
so
that
broken, still
beat
close
out
to the
Team
corner,
so many
Khalil.
of the times.
Cage is up.
And
I don't
then-
know his name.
And not
Ethan.
Team Philip. Don't get it
To be
confused with the
dissuaded
noble
away from
player
it with any
Team
sort of
Philip.
util. Just gonna let that one
Or-
get off here. Khalil doesn't dodge the flash with the underhand.
Nah, but
There's
then
no
there's
peek
actually this
coming
other
through it.
kid, bro.
There's
He's
Victor.
like,
And now he's opened up
he's
the
hella
B
good, bro.
side,
He's
the
up
mid
for
rounding.
He's like
This
the
is the
fucking
opportunity.
of fucking his region.
Oh, of course, across the plant.
Still close, yeah, still close to the corner though, and they're still walking a little bit wider. There it is.
Lineups.
Lineup being used on offer, and this is when the time really starts to tick. Putting it all
You
on
got
the line here for
lineups?
Fury, and this could be the backbreaker, the round win, just based off that alone. But the lineup's bad.
Time to get off the
Slight
market,
miss to the
Miley.
side, but they don't want to stick it in the moment here. Still, Conan pressing the advantage, pushing forward still. Khalil, he will fall hard on it, and a shot.
Oh my gosh. That was a crazy ending.
That's a minute energy one.
Yep.
Fury made the comeback.
But I ain't gonna lie, they probably could have just stuck it.
With an operator, throwing his lineups and finishing things out, getting the better end of MW. But you can't say the Furia didn't push him there.
I'm
That
saying they
second
could just
half
take it.
was
Such
not easy.
hindsight.
Yeah, but the guy missed the lineups, the Molly lineups, and it was.
Expect a dude with lineups in a tournament are gonna miss the line.
No, like he literally probably afterwards anyway. And instead they all just pushed main, except for one guy.
You know, Furia really showing why they should be treated with some respect. Dark Horse team pushing NRG, showing that they're able to keep up in terms of the individuals. Big performances from MW and Liazi on that.
Yo, what up, Marco?
And if Havoc wakes up and comes online and gets that experience under his belt,
that's what you mean. I mean, you've got
gonna level him up.
That scoreline, close map like that with one of your players putting up what, 2 kills in it?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, and actually not the kind
Brazil
of map where
Fortnite.
owning people with his
1.3K viewers on their broadcast this year.
He was just a little.
Nah, but the thing is, bro, they don't do the Brazil broadcast. They don't be talking. They don't be talking Spanish. Bro. They're talking fucking.
As well. Going to be taking a short break on the other side of things, setting us up for that critical and crucial
thought
match
Brazil
number
is
2. You don't want to miss it, so don't go anywhere.
Isn't it?
But like, I mean, dude, but no, our like every other country speaks. Isn't there like a lot of countries that speak Spanish out there, too?
I think Portuguese is number 1 and then Spanish.
I mean, that makes sense.
I could be wrong. I just thought that. I'll be back.
But you really can't even understand anything in Spanish. Like, I feel like there's not even like Spanish viewers watching this shit. I'm sure
Rachel,
there is, actually.
you okay?
No. I live with a
Imagine the
broken
Europe one
phone.
where
I
they
can't
speak like
trade in.
15 different languages.
Okay, that's dramatic. Better plans Verizon.
That's how
Everyone
many
can trade
what the
their old
heck?
phone
That's
and
a
get the
lot.
new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with AI on them.
A new phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Wait, I'm on Verizon. Can I still get it?
Yeah. You don't know where Europe
I gotta
is,
trade
bro?
this in, right?
New and existing customers
No,
can trade in any
Europe's
Samsung
massive.
phone for a new Galaxy S24 Plus watch and tablet, all on us. That's up to $1,800 in value, only on Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Zach, can you speak some Norwegian to me right now?
I don't know a single word.
Say Weissten.
No,
Zach, say Weissten.
I'm good, man.
Bro, why don't you say it, bro?
I don't know what that means.
You mean shit.
Yeah, I'm good. A little bit of a break time. I'm hungry, but I don't know what to eat.
Zachary.
I'll bring it back 1 second.
Fill up.
Yes.
You're not the only one here, bro. What do you have to say for that?
I definitely did not expect that game to be that close. At all.
You talking about that game, bro? 50 teams, bro.
What?
Valorant kind of boring to watch, so I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
Unless it's like I need some like good ass like plays going on, bro. Fortnite can't be so much better, bro. It's not comparable, bro.
My favorite broadcast is the competitive Black Ops 3 zombies.
I gotta go move my car. Give me 1 second.
You're in trouble, Zach.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played with Jay Wiggle and then didn't play the second one, so
NRG manages to pick up the win in the opening contest here at VCT America's kickoff, but I'm sure a few NRG fans had a couple beads of sweat trickling down their foreheads for a few moments there, because things were looking a little dicey from time to time, but then, you know, I guess
you made the team are done for.
Ultimately, once MW's got the up in hand on their defensive half, like, the rounds started getting a lot more laborious for NRG to actually go and close out, but that was one of the breeze maps of all time.
It's just every round is we're either hitting a site or our jet is sitting in halls. It was very breeze, but I think what we learned about NRG from that match is they were not lying when they were talking about in the offseason that the chem was hitting with Demon 1, because we saw it here. I feel like Ethan and Crashies did an absolutely excellent job,
like
especially in this first half at setting up their new star.
I liked a lot of their mid work too. There were a few different times here, of course, going multiple players down mid, jumping up, but also those elbow pushes with the Jet and the Cypher. Sometimes just the Cypher escorting Jet to get that boost up angle, peeking the spot.
Dude, I'm in a creative lobby free building and I feel so
It wasn't like a all-in protocol. It was we fish for a pick, then we follow up space. It was a very mobile defense, which I liked a lot.
Yeah, and even just rounds where they were heavy anchoring sites, I thought they used their Cypher util super well. Victor was just being permitted to set up his cam towards
at least Fortnite makes new seasons. Valorant doesn't do shit.
Really heavy,
they do minor updates to the map.
Was hitting, and always have the great supportive util for either Marv or Demon 1 as that main anchor.
It was so easy for them to just sort of play off of that B site of the map, because Furia showed a couple of
You're telling me you would have more fun if Valorant had
like after that it was a lot of A, it was a lot of mid work.
A set of couple maps, and then every couple months just completely made new maps.
I mean, the first like season of like every chapter is like,
I think NRG sort of waited for Furia.
But whenever it's like December time, bro, it's always asked because that season.
And Furia couldn't fully beat the MW's era. He's the one player who goes crazy while everyone else is double negative allegation. We were very close to that happening, but it didn't. I think we started to see this team come alive a little more in that second half. Liaz was having a lot of important rounds, but really I think the catalyst came down
and
to
only 2 kills were in the same round where you got
lucky.
lucky.
How NRG was playing that attack, it was so slow.
He should have been Owen. Yes, he did. They were looking the opposite direction.
This game 0-9 out of the break, so had to, because it's you know you need all 5 players.
They're calling out Havoc.
It wasn't really working out that well for Havoc, which we'll give him some grace, because obviously it's like you just the first game on the main stage, right?
And you're playing a team like NRG.
I don't want to put too much stock into that, but I do think that in some capacity that does play a little bit of a role here, especially when it comes to nerves.
5 players on their team.
In the room, it was the one round, got the 2 kills, couldn't make it happen again. But like
it's
you said,
not very
it's one
tame for an
game.
announcement.
Get over it.
You dust it off and you move on.
Play Valorant.
Yeah. Who cares, right? Ultimately, who cares, right? Life moves on. Focus on this next map, because what's going to be coming up here is NRG's pick of the set. And we've seen, the core of this team go to this. It's always been a reliable map, if you will, for a lot of teams. And I would suspect that in NRG's case, they picked this because, well, quite frankly, you don't want to show too much right now in the early stages of the storm.
For like $2 million.
What I'm looking at is the 2 new IGLs coming in for Furia and Ethan over for NRG.
I'm like walking out in handcuffs.
What I say? On their attack sides when it comes down to the mid-rounding. On NRG's side, the team during the offseason, Crashies in particular, was talking about the fact that what they were really focusing on was how they were going to kind of provide the same ideas and provide the same help they always did to finesse in the mid-round with Ethan, who's a different person and calls in a bit of a different style. But he was confident that they got his style down and were comfortable in the mid-round. And I think for me, this is the big test of that on NRG.
NRG Havoc got 22nd kill, 2 deaths. Why blame him?
Can you sort of oversell one side of the map that you're heading into, right, with a couple players moving towards market or towards tree, and then anticipate the rotations through spawn so you can turn it right back around to the opposite direction. I think that is a big
NRG
test.
Havoc,
And honestly, if they just continue playing as well as they are between the KOs and the Jet combo of the world, like we saw
NRG
back on
Havoc.
Breeze, I think NRG remain in a...
I mean, they were doing some cool things, right? I was liking the combos they were whipping up.
Basically
really
saying
giving
he was a
D1
double
just so
agent.
much room to do
Oh,
what he
energy.
does.
I don't know the
And,
teams well enough for you to
know
like
that
say
that was always
energy and
gonna
me
be
not
the
to like
case,
realize
right? Because
it.
you signed D1, so it's kind of the point. But to see it really execute that way, yeah, it should give a lot of people confidence here.
And I think on Breeze, it's a little bit less like stock standard how you set up a Jet. Ascent is a solved map. How KO's gonna flash the Jet to refight into A main when the attackers are moving in there, right? Or you know, creep the op up towards B main and get that forward line with the operator. So I think this is a map that both teams will be much more comfortable with in terms of those fundamentals and how they are going to end up playing it. So I'm trying to cope a little bit and say that
but you see, but when you say you got two teams that look comfortable on this, but then it's really hard to be like, both teams they should be all right. But
and then look, I'm over here spiraling because as I feed out the cope, I'm spitting out the cope. I'm like, yeah, but they also won both pistol rounds and still lost the map. Like the only reason Breeze looked close was the pistols, and then finally an operator in the hands of MW's era.
But what do we have on Ascent? Pistol rounds. 2 of them. And
really?
guess what you can buy on Ascent?
No
Can
way.
you buy pistols?
You can.
Okay.
But you can also buy the operator.
Whoa.
Okay. Do it again.
Hold on.
That's a take
Now,
I never
what would you
heard
do
before.
with that?
Shoot
Remember
them,
when
perhaps.
Pigeon said, I
Both
promise I'd
times.
never
See,
get
I
a
go
mill
pay
this
off.
season?
Solved.
Oh, yeah, I
and
remember that.
talking about
And I'm just casually dropping like 15 kill wins and Unreal like all the time.
All
Yeah, you're him.
Golden Boy, do you want to tell me
Why
how
the
these,
fuck
how
is
these
it
comps play
louder?
here?
He's
You
like,
see,
I
what you're
promise
gonna
you'll
do is
never
you're
get a
gonna
real
set up
motherfucker.
your Jet to go ahead and take A main control. You're gonna use your Killjoy and you're gonna give yourself some mid presence so that this way you can try and keep track of your opponent. And then after that, you're gonna have your Sova working over on the other side of the map, just trying to prevent them from coming inside of that thing, and then they get shot with the Odin. That's the map.
Why are we even here, Mimi?
I mean, well, you're here because you're remarkably better at your jobs than I am. So
I don't like that voice.
You don't like this voice, Mimi? What a shame.
What is your
conditions
grind
for me
for
from
Unreal,
Furia.
Zach?
Win the pistol round,
Yeah,
get
good one.
MW and off, get that momentum rolling, see more
Zach,
success
when
from
you start, I
Leozi
start.
while anchoring. If they can get this map
You
going
guys
in
can
the right
race.
direction,
That'd be so
maybe
sick.
they can pull it off.
Why the
Every day
heck would I
we'll
race?
play
We could just do it together at that point.
Okay, let's keep the fun of it.
I hate playing solos, bro.
I mean, GB was doing a stellar job, honestly. He was just, detailing the entire map.
Yeah,
We've seen this one played out, but it is Ascent, map number 2 here. Furia versus NRG. Moments
Yeah, but
where,
solos
close first map,
teaches you
Furia,
the most
chances for them to try
because
and
you
take
get
it away
punished
from
on
NRG.
your
But
mistakes,
now we're heading
not
into it.
your
NRG's
team's
map
mistakes.
pick itself. And really no shift in terms of the roles or the compositions of it. And Victor now playing on the Killjoy. It is
It used to
bread
be
and
more
butter standard. It's
infuriating
been
when
the
you
case
die.
for eons.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
but I think
here
on
we
the
go.
attack side, you actually
Next
can have
map.
some differences in how you approach this map.
Okay, I'm going
EG
again.
used to set up
NRG
Demon 1 by
13-6.
going for map control and searching for
I don't even
That's
know.
kind of how this
You know
team
what?
just called on
I went
Breeze
for
every attack
34
zone,
again.
right? Whereas old NRG under Finesse used to do a bit more defaulting into site execs. So there is a pretty big difference
Everybody
there in
knows
terms
how
of
to play
you
a
set your
set.
jet
Breeze
up.
was just a wild map.
Speaking of setting jets up, MW has a sheriff and he's playing in that little bait spot over towards heaven.
Going for the split here. Paranoia is nice. Cuts his way through. Havoc trying to go for the repeat with the flash, but just baited out the util now. NRG looking for a bit of a pivot.
They've scared them away, but look at this. Conan and Havoc have read it.
They're straight there. There's no flash to set this one up. Havoc's just taking a fight. He's just swinging wide. Takes out Demon 1. There you go.
New map, new beginnings, new
Bro, I
Havoc.
swear they suck at
So
pistol
Pokemon getting
round.
your confidence back. 4 versus 4 with a minute left in the round. MW, re-exploration now out towards main. That's a jiggle. Oh, shot through the wall, not enough. Crushes, what was that, right clicks?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. They may win this now. They're best players.
Maybe the entrance they needed now as well. Smoke blocked.
Oh my gosh, that guy was so close to hitting so
A lot
many
of the
people.
players half HP, but it's still a 2 versus 4.
Yeah, he probably. Maybe. No, looks like the rest should be over.
Going to have a rough time.
Wait, did I miss it? Did Havoc kill Demon 1?
Get an opening pick somehow. There was a chance with Marv.
I don't remember.
The jiggle, but now showing a bit of respect.
No way, right?
Look at this position here. There's the Hell player.
I mean, that was his
like
first.
Not quite. Ethan wasn't in
It
a position.
wasn't
for
like
it,
a
so
1v1.
cleared out towards Hell. Weren't watching for it though. That re-swing now. Paranoia. All the util.
That's immaculate.
Is layers, isn't it? Leaves Conan in an impossible situation. Out of range.
And the turret range sucks. That turret range is trash, bro.
Opportunity, 3 bullets left. Time. It's an impossibility now. Pistol round win for NRG. They're toying with them, playing with their food.
And that's a new turret change there. It's only got a 100-degree radius in the sight line, so you know, something to think about. Not the biggest change in the world, but NRG very comfortably took that away. Basically, the important kill was Crashing's being able to get his pick onto MW as MW re-explored into A main. I mean, it's like an info re-clear over towards
Yeah,
A.
I have got
And that just opens up the site
a
completely.
demon one.
You're expecting the defending team to be generally favored on ascent. But at the same time, Furia, the more aggressive they play, the more they play against the strengths of the map, I think, actually. So it's another one where MW's got to have that patience and that discipline that Furia have talked about trying to develop across this offseason. Look, I mean, look at the way that Ethan is set up to try to punish aggression through B main. They've got to flash off a turret.
They're ready for it.
They are so ready.
MW.
And these are the kind of preparations that NRG will have been going through to try to shut down what they view as the main win condition. And I think most people view as the main win condition for Furia, especially when you've got a map pool that has 2 big jet maps to open up. They've got game plans to try to deal with MW. But again, discipline, patience, MW not giving himself away early on, and that puts the onus actually on NRG to make something happen. As it happens, there's nobody home at A.
It's a gamble.
They're just literally going to walk into A, get the plant down.
Nobody is home.
And this is going to be the least eventful round you've ever seen.
It is so slow.
But diligent.
It is diligent, yeah. Taking the time with it, making sure that, you know, like you said, mid-aggression was accounted for. 30 seconds left.
And just to use this opportunity to talk a
And
little
their
bit
whole
about
team's together.
team styles. So this is a blending of Evil Geniuses of last year, the championship team, with NRG or that kind of optic core.
Ooh.
Victor's got a rifle.
Oh my gosh, this guy's okay. Oh my god, bro. That was.
Listen, it might be an eco, but I was getting excited.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
That would have been crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll not be letting them pick up.
Wait,
that
you ahead of me?
So just to talk a little bit though, this NRG super team.
Yeah,
has been a
I
blend
think
of the
so.
championship squad with that
The
old
Vandal
optic core.
throwing up the
And
map.
they approach
Yeah.
the game in very different ways. Obviously, neither of the IGLs of those teams.
We're on a replay right now of the almost
The
ace.
2 different approaches that they had.
When you see
where
timer,
Finesse
tell me
tends to
what
call like a default into some kind of exec and trying
Okay.
to
I'll
mix
let
up
you
the
know when I
pacing
see a
and
timer.
disguise what he's doing. You see EG.
All right,
they're all
11,
about
10,
trying to
9,
take
8,
aggressive map control, set up
7,
Demon 1 to flank
6.
things and try and bait
How am
their
I ahead of
opponents
you?
with re-clearing. So I'm really interested to see what this
2,
version of the team
1.
does.
Yep.
Are they similar to one of the teams or the other? Do they have their own new calling style?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm at 130 now.
Yeah, same thing.
Swings
Oh,
down,
that's not
clears
that
through
bad.
into mid, just dodging.
And this is very much that kind of default, making it seem like they're playing for mid control, but actually going into an A split.
Players there. Oh my! Spot of mid not accounted for. Victor was hoping for the B main push. At least that's where he set his sights. A lot of players there. Lit up with the paranoia, going for an attempt, Havoc! There it is!
Okay, Havoc's coming alive this
Not
game.
showing any respect in the slightest.
Doesn't even
And that
have
is a
3 kills.
dismantling of what NRG wanted to do in this
Yeah,
round.
but that's like more than he
And
had
it's because
all
they
last.
disrespected all of that utility. NRG threw the util to make it look like they were going down mid, and Furia said, nah.
Yeah.
And MW just literally walked up mid and was like, there's no one here, mate.
Getting away with murder almost.
Yeah, if you can call your opponent's bluff in this situation,
Man just peeked the whole team.
you're going to benefit massively because you just get so much more info about what they're actually trying to do. You need the confidence though to be able to.
Havoc's
fight
4
against
and
that.
2.
Oh, round 4, Havoc's double the amount of kills he's got.
Yeah, and again, it's not like we were saying at the end of Breeze, Havoc's a terrible player.
No.
You're expecting him to go 2-20 in every game. No, he's been extremely successful at the tier 2 level, and it just looks like he had some nerves in map 1, which is super understandable.
Bit of a one-off when you're playing against a new super team on the block.
Certainly.
Good salvage, denying that bonus round. Here we go, fast play. Yep. Paranoia, but a flash. Everybody was playing anti-flash positions. Ethan.
And this actually is how Furia could lose this game after looking so good at being able to put up rounds like the one previous. Because the more aggressive they play the defense, the more I think they're going to play into NRG. But that's an interesting reclear to catch Victor. Pull things back into a 4v4.
Sees 3. Looking around, this is a little bit awkward in terms of the defensive players here. Furia just wondering where they can really stand. He's spotting anything out. It's all about that timing. He's found it. Classic playstyle of his, always just making sure that he can creep in at the right time. Knife against the dice. Suppression across the board. At least onto Havoc. Now we see the Hunter's Fury. It's going to be offloaded to try and at least support them. Havoc still gets the one. In the meantime, in all of that sound and chaos and confusion, it's Conan. He's walked his way past the smoke. Demon 1 falls 2v2 with 37 seconds left. Khalil, flanks on flanks. All the way on flanks here. Leave it to Crashies. It's a 1v2. Crashies!
Oh my gosh.
Chance, a wonderful attempt.
That was crazy.
You can't have watched that and not believed for a moment that that was going to happen. Ooh. Just couldn't quite get the spray.
That was crazy, huh?
Great work dealing with that aggro lurk from Marv, though. It felt like for a moment Conan hadn't quite accounted for the fact that Marv could be all the way up into grass, and then Khalil came back on the flank and was able to handle it. But Ren, if we're talking about calling styles on the attack side, this
like if he didn't run out of ammo, he actually won that 100%.
Yeah.
They're actually a little trickly in terms of how they're committing.
Really quite slow, cautious. Pop flash play, plenty to receive, plenty of targets. And look at that, the layers again of the util. Trying to use the TP, but Marty couldn't see a bloody thing. Didn't know where he was going. TP'd straight into the wall here, and of course it's the eco, so these early kills being collected up. Maybe a chance for Fury to build up some key ultimates.
But also, the fact that NRG picked this map allowed Furia to pick defense. And because they're favored, and because they're getting into situations like this has got to be a morale build-up for people like Havoc, for people like MW. I mean, for the rest of the team, to believe that they can accomplish it. With how close map 1 was, they should be favored to get up to a bit of a lead here. It's still fine for NRG if they only put like 4 on the board, honestly. But that is going to really light a fire under Furia.
It might just start getting a little bit more difficult as well. Paying attention to the money situation. You might want to try and get an op in MW's hands. I mean, Khalil's got the money for it. And when you get that op on the defense side of Ascent in your Jets, I mean, it's just going to be open up plenty of opportunities.
And we saw what it did on Breeze. That was one of the big turning points, was getting the operator into MW's hand. And he wasn't always trying to push super aggressively forward. So yeah, I agree with that.
See if they opt into it.
I mean, you're unlikely to do it in a round like this because nobody lost a rifle. Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of starting the same way the last one did.
Here, we could certainly see a reinvestment for round 7. This one, aggressive re-clear strategy over towards A main. Really cool thing to throw in occasionally. You're not pushing out beyond the bounds of where Ascent is really powerful on defense. You're just allowing the map to work for you, catching your attacking opponents in tight choke points.
NRG with a timeout now. Something's got to change.
And I think the ult situation is actually the thing that's going to change the most. They're heading into this next round with a lockdown and an ult command to be able to work with. And those are big ultimates to be able to cook up some kind of attacking idea. And that's probably, I think, why they've called the timeout, because Chet's probably got a specific strategy that he wants them to run. And coming out of the timeout, these are... Whereas NRG, at least at the moment, we've got a small sample size, but on the attack side, they feel like quite a fluid team. They're trying to gain information, take map
poking
control.
And prodding, seeing where people are.
Yeah.
Using the info at like the minute mark.
And I think after these timeouts, it's probably going to be a bit of a stylistic shift, because again, from what we know of Chet, he tends to call more structured strategies coming out of the timeout. So we'll just have to wait and see. As I say, this is a new super team. We don't exactly know what the style is going to be.
getting a bit of aggression. I mean, the only player in mid here is Havoc with the flash.
It looks like they're going to go for the recon dart wallbang strat though with Conan, and there's a lot of players over towards tiles.
Through the Odin.
I mean, if Crashies decides to drone at the beginning here,
NRG, if they don't win this round, I feel like they're going to be in a pretty bad situation.
Be up close, so they were aware of it. NRG.
This map is defense decided,
again,
so
for NRG, this
looks
like
they're
taking
be bad situation for
They knife market, they're droning down. From Fury's point of view, you've got to think, is Demon 1 following this? And Havoc is immediately jiggle peeking to realize, no, Demon 1 is not there in mid. So they're trying to, you know, get a situation where Demon 1 can find a pick without Fury expecting it on B. But Fury actually have all the info about where NRG are playing right now.
Especially now.
The thing is, the spike is on the other side, so this is never going to become a B exec. You look at the minimap, there's just no way.
Reclear and aim.
I mean, not just a reclear. This is
repush.
I mean, they're going for some frozen yogurt. They're out in gelato.
There's a lockdown. Spammable spot. Spammable spot. Shock darts. It was a little bit too high actually with the aim. I think the bullets were just sailing right over it, so it's not going to be taken out. Awkward. Have to play out back here, but no players detained. Now decide to make their moves in towards the B side, but they're lit up again. Nobody's taking care of this util. That's Demon 1. I believe Norton 5 now. Crashies maybe can claim some space. Get themselves into the site with Ethan with that plan, but MW is right behind them. Look at this flank timing. You can see it. Poking all the way out. Gives him away. Talk about Pinocchio's nose. As online, Havoc back in the fight, back in the action. It's a flash over the top. No casualties off the back of it, and his post-plant position is not ideal for NRG. You've got 3 players playing onto the site.
Marv still has that paranoia. Can he cook anything up with that? It looks like he's going to try and use it on these lane players.
Gonna need a miracle, but time, maybe. Working on their side. There's a paranoia, big one. 3 players colliding and still come down to just really the minute details. Moving their way forward. What are these one-ways?
Dang.
Furia, though. They had the players, they had the advantage there. And it's a clean retake.
Oh, Liazzi is cooking with those one-ways.
Those one-ways are insane.
Awesome. I don't know how much they particularly help, but it did make it a little bit more difficult for NRG to fight their way out of that. A huge player advantage though, and I like that you've drawn attention to Demon 1 being 0 and 5, because it's not like Demon 1's failing his duels, right? It's not like we're seeing Demon 1 trying to take aggressive angles, fight a player and losing. In fact, actually, it's that he's getting snarled up as he tries to enter the site.
He's getting caught by the initiator, you feel, most of the time. It's one of the storylines we were talking about leading into this.
Why is that one guy have a hand on it, patch on his hand?
But what a time to come alive.
That one guy they keep showing.
I've been playing a really nice defense, not overextending too much, and MW actually picking his time to push out Gelato in that previous round and got onto a beautiful flank for the retake. So timing it quite nicely. This is an aggressive hold of Catwalk with Liazzi tucked in this corner.
Yeah.
But this looks more like an Evil Geniuses round from last year, where Demon 1's hunting for a pick over towards mid, and then the team has options of, should we go cat, should we split B, should we go back to A, playing a 1-3-1 default, with Demon 1 the tip of the spear. And now somebody's called at the minute mark for them to group up on A. That's where MW is holding with the op.
Main's gonna be theirs. Can MW do anything about this? Because Cavalry is here, looking at it. That's a wide face, jumping around, but it at least fires off the first shot, and they're trying to flood into this one. Victor right from behind, alert timing. They do not expect a bloody thing all the way through. He's claimed 2.
Immaculate play
Dang.
from NRG. Set
That was a
one up.
nice
The
time.
entire feint into A, just to allow Victor to get those 2 kills. The weaponry is still not great though. They haven't even recovered the second rifle from the player that they killed.
Still the player advantage. When you take these close quarter fights, doesn't matter that you've got one of the players on the stinger damage. Marv, lucky to be alive.
They're saving.
They're saving. They have to.
Saving.
They have to. Off retake into that. When they set up a close flank close to the side, you can't clear all of them.
What a round to pull out from NRG. They've been looking to try to set that play up in one of the previous rounds too. We saw Marv try to get on that aggro lurk timing, but look
Dang,
at
that
this.
stinger.
I mean, also just catches a flash of havoc. And this gap now has got to be plugged for Furia. NRG doing a great job there. The IGL, the call,
That was a huge win for them.
As if it's going to be a big explosion into A, and actually it's that aggro lurk timing that's the playmaker. And of course, when
Huge win
NRG
for
is
them.
sending utility into A and making it look like an exec, the A players are going to look towards the site. Yeah. Right? They think that's where the danger's coming from. But now they're going to have to adjust. They're either going to need 3 people at A and 1 watching catwalk, or somebody plays aggro mid and tries to catch the player walking down cat.
How's it going?
You know, there's many different ways
It's
to try to plug
4-9
that gap, but
Valorant.
Fury have got to come up with one of them.
Yeah, how's it going?
I mean, this one is unusual. Khalil with the op.
He switched it over, swapping out the guns, so they're going to be going for, it looks like, it's a weird one, like a towers crunch, I think, through main. Dart deep into mid. Paranoia as well, dash forward, so just trying to catch one of those plays, but look at it. Victor is out of there, he is hightailing it.
And the call from NRG is react into A, into Khalil. Did they spot the fact that he has an op?
Flash is nice. That's really nice. Pushes him off the angle for but a moment, enough as well for the team to get right into the site, and they've gained all that ground. Hunter's Fury is late. Conan, no targets to be found, and here goes the plan. Ethan.
Interesting plant spot.
Spike planted.
How does this retake come online? Will the operator again, drone, what does it see? What players close now? Shock darts. Against the side, nades as well. Time is ticking. Paranoia was saved for just that moment with the dart as well, and then waves of all that. Util, hello, still the counter spot. Khalil, he finds that one. It's up to Crashies, pushing forward to help out Demon 1 as well. Reinforcements might have arrived and just in time, but Demon 1 still, he can't get the kill. It's up to Victor, holding down towards main, smoking. He doesn't have a clue where they are. Diffuse being stuck.
Plenty of time. What a retake from Furia. I don't know how they managed to get both of those players in hell. It felt like NRG's setup should have rewarded them, in fact, because they had a double flash play with a recon dart up into hell. The players up top were lit up by the recon.
I mean, that much delay.
But at the same time, the counter spam just came through from Furia and both players in hell.
2 kills into the players in hell. Look at this. Lit up. That's why.
Wow. Perfect stuff.
Really nice.
And what an interesting smoke again from Liazi. It's not on the spike, but it's just kind of like out there for him to try to teleport into, even though he got caught. The retakers from heaven are able to utilize some of it. And here we go, another tiles crunch.
Yeah, we're into it again. This time they are not ready.
Oh my gosh.
NRG, the discipline has been there to contain, but they just get overwhelmed.
I mean, do you expect that to happen again, the very next round? 2 rounds in a row. The Fury decide the exact same strategy is going to work.
Very unexpected.
The first to try to force the reaction into A, and the second, they just clean up all the kills, and Khalil was still there, ready.
Ethan.
Ooh.
Spike down.
Even just a marved. Hello. 1 kill, flash dodge, but he's really just being approached now from B main angles. Spike dropped down, he has his ult. I mean, there's chances here, but he really just needs to find this one. He doesn't have a clue yet. Havoc. Sidestep, 6-3. Look at that scoreline, and remember, you know, listen. There's a set defense side. Usually that team is going to be favored as Furia.
Yeah, but
it's looking clean.
At the same time, there are 2 big differences. Right? The aggressive plays on defense.
This play right there, that guy made was huge.
Is that Havoc has gone from the bottom of the scoreboard, 2-20, to now the top of the scoreboard.
Yeah, what a turnaround.
He's got into the groove, and that is always going to make a difference. And they were playing with half a player in the first map, because presumably the nerves were getting to it. They're going to have so much confidence here as well.
W. That is a nice attempt.
Look at the ult from Marv.
He's all the way behind them. Yep, straight onto heaven. Demon 1's in there. Finally, a kill to be found. Liazi off to the side there, but well, it's Ethan. Stinger taking the space once more. It's all the way there. The plan now down. What's the post plan going to be looking like? Knives. Demon 1 choosing to use him.
Actually, didn't think he was going to pop him.
Oh, Ethan.
So little health.
So low, and they're all being spammed down. Demon 1 down to the 45 health. Crashies though, he's playing his time with this one. He's got his own ult as well, playing really tucked as well in a safe position straight through main. As long as he survives, it's really just quite unlosable. Demon 1 really just ensure, won't he?
And out of nowhere, there comes a round from the NRG. As quickly,
Yeah, I know.
As quickly as the prior went the way of Furia with that tiles crunch, instantly NRG answered back on an eco. And just swarmed onto them.
Yeah.
Marv creating pressure from behind with the Omen ult. I mean, it's quite basic, the idea, really. And yet so effective from NRG because they swarmed together.
at some of that fourth round. Pretty essential stuff. Let's see the setup. But yeah, we're getting series of kills. Finally, Demon 1 as well, really getting some value.
Yeah, he was slow to get off
Those
the mark.
knives are
I don't
clutch.
think because of his, mechanics dropping off or anything.
He's just been caught out a lot when he's just been trying to get the first one into the side. This time,
attack op.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good flash again, maybe from that prior conditioning. So a similar attempt to what they were trying earlier in the half. Hoping a player will be caught there. The TP, spotted, so they know he's not going to be into that corner.
Yeah, and in theory, that means that Furia have control of A main. And in reality, they do too.
Yeah, Liazzi's just holding it.
Yeah, Liazzi's got posted. Demon 1's been on a very passive angle with this operator, just looking for MW to make an aggro peek into him. But MW, again, patience, discipline, making sure that he's playing situations where NRG can't punish him, and tossing the ball back into NRG's court. It's now the attackers who've got to come up with an idea as the time ticks down.
Nice knife timing. They do have Ethan's ult though, and Liazzi playing this close one and done spot. I mean,
Ethan takes the operator. They're going for the exec.
Really? Okay. Flash. Threw over the top, MW forced off the line, and here it is. Oh, there it is, lit up. Lovely util. Clear was cleared out of that spot. Havoc trying to reposition. Attempted a flood defense, and now you might just have to call this one.
This is now 2 rounds in a row where mollies have made a massive difference. In the previous eco round where they exec'd onto A, it was Victor's nanoswarm that forced Havoc into a bad position over towards the switch. This round, they throw the KO molly from Ethan, and it catches a player towards logs. This is how NRG are being able to create advantages as they go for their exec. It's making a big difference for them. And this is one of the few rounds, actually, that we've seen in this entire match, where the time gets low, NRG are forced to do something, and they set up a big exec, and it works beautifully. They were struggling, I think, a little bit with that earlier on.
Barely with the elbow peeking out. Victor.
They do not want to lose that operator.
No, it's pretty critical in order for them to just be able to hold.
Oh.
On the other side, though, NRG's money is doing fine because they won that eco round.
Last round.
Picked up all the guns off the floor. So now this is a really good attack side.
It is
for NRG.
It's just turned on his head.
In the last 2 rounds. That's how Ascent works.
Making it 6-6 would be really fantastic for them. But yeah, I mean, you're just seeing from these replays, the util to flush them out. Singing the praises of the initiators, but it really showed there. And Liazzi playing that one and done. Punished. Final round now. This first half of Ascent.
NRG wins this. It'd be pretty rough.
Okay.
And Marv just using it, just in case.
Yeah.
MW was getting a little bit silly over towards Gelato, perhaps. I would assume he has a rifle ready to go too.
MW going to be trying to set himself up here at the top mid. Not worried about the cross.
Good info though from that knife.
Yeah.
They know exactly where MW is playing. They know where the operator is now. They know where, the aggression's happening too, because the turret caught contact over towards B main. So it's really passive here for NRG. And again, Demon 1 not following the drone. That was a real hallmark of how EG played their attack sides, was that Demon 1 would go aggressive behind the drone down mid. They're not really breaking this alarm bar, pressuring Furia too much. It means that it's going to put pressure on this A split actually working, finding success. Liazzi is the first challenge.
Oh, here we go. Lots of players to meet him. He's got some backup. They're going to go for a reclear. Do they have util for this? Paranoia.
This is mad.
The Paranoia, but Havoc, I mean, he's too far ahead of it.
That's mad.
Paranoia did not catch.
Again, Furia just playing ahead of where the map kind of rewards the defenders.
And here we go, using that to clear him out. Liazzi has to respect it, has to back away. Hunter's Fury. Large connection onto the one. TP to disengage as well. He barely survives with his life. Marv facing them.
Dang.
Really just eager to try and take the fight straight to them now with 2 players left standing. A Furia looks so damn unlikely. Lockdown has to be used, but a counter lockdown in play. Do they have the util to clear this one? It's a nade. Wasn't quite entirely on the mark. But respect both of this one. Crashies. Spotted.
That might make it winnable for Furia.
That's 3v2. Have to make some big plays though. They know that these players are going to be cleared out. At least towards main, mainly because of that lockdown that was used.
Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Demon 1. Popping off at that one. That was a shot.
Dude, I'm gonna lose it.
What can you do in this situation, son? I mean, absolutely
This kid sat in Storm with me for 7 minutes when I had no mats, and we died a Storm Surge. How the fuck is that possible? I kept pushing him, and he would just grapple away. And then I go to circle, and he shoot me in the back.
Yeah, half that looked like it was going to be very successful.
I've never fought a
Furia
bigger
let
loser.
slip in the final 3 rounds. I think, broadly speaking, due to some unforced errors for Furia, this one in particular. That is a hell of a shot, though, from Crashies when you look at the replay. I mean, he's barely around the corner at all, and he got whacked.
One enemy remaining.
I think we just caught Crashies in the chat saying, I
don't even know.
Didn't even know.
Didn't even know at all, but still, that finish, you cannot be angry with that. That's a 6-6 half. You're moving into Ascent now on your defense side. NRG's map pick. A lot to look forward to if you are an NRG fan. Let's send it down to the desk to discuss things so far.
Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, I mean, look, NRG obviously pulling together quite the round there at the end that, you know, I think was a mix of things that could have gone Furia's way, could have gone NRG's way. It kind of feels like that's been the lowdown for this game, right? Every single time it feels as if NRG get like some momentum, Furia manages to find like a round win, a few round wins. So it's good to see Furia competing right back after that round loss.
Yeah, I mean, look, Furia were looking hot right off the bat. And even from the first kill of the game, Havoc comes in, wide swing out in mid, gets the pistol kill, and he had the best performing hat. Like, I look at the numbers, Mr. Havoc is at the top, and you love to see it. Honestly, Havoc was playing really, really aggressively, which is a big switch up to how he was playing in the previous game, going for a lot of aggressive plays, and honestly, I like it. He was putting himself out there.
Yeah, he really was putting himself out there in the world. I like some of the ideas too. Going for that shark attack twice in a row is pretty cool. But then we get in towards some of these later rounds, and Furia starts making some big mistakes. And it comes back to, I think, in 3 of those big rounds they lost, it was these A-site holds where they're either trying to sell that the op is somewhere else and hoping they'll push players into that op holding heaven. Both times Energy deal with it really well, get into the site, and honestly it kind of reminds me of Leviathan last year in that Furia has been saving in a lot of these man down situations, which means they're never attempting these A retakes, and Energy is just getting to close out rounds.
And it's because their side anchors are getting no kills. It's like 2 players falling sites
Either
open.
that or they're not even holding it.
It's like, yeah, we have like an op and an Odin. We're not going to be able to manage a retake here, so they end up being forced to be in a saving position. I will say NRG had a couple of nice looks, right? Like on those eco rounds. The eco rounds are the ones that are winning.
You think this is going to be the last map?
The aiming hit with
this
the
just
lure
over
coming into
right
tree.
here?
But all things considered, I think MW Zera needed to have more impact with the operator, and it's honestly thanks to Havoc taking more opening fights that they won some of those defensive rounds.
Celebrity All-Star Games about to start too.
Or will Furia force a map 3? Brent, Sideshow,
Celebrity All-Star Games about to start for basketball.
A potential uphill battle for Furia now that they.
There's actually like 3 NFL players in it.
Map pick, but listen, still even.
My eyes, to be honest with you.
You see that, Diamond?
Crashies on this defense because
There's 3 NFL players in the Celebrity All-Star basketball game.
So I'm looking towards them to kind of set the tempo for
It's
what they're going to be doing.
Nakua, what's his name? Why am I just drawing a blank right now? The Texans quarterback, I can't remember his name for some reason. Stroud, and then
look at this, Brent.
what's his name from the Cowboys? Parsons.
To make it look like it was A, exploding onto B. There's still 3 NRG players, 4 on B. They didn't buy it for a moment.
Not at all. They've got the dart close to the corner. Doesn't actually tag onto anybody. MW close into logs, returning the fire. This time NRG, they want to try and take the fight. Conan, as he found those 2 kills, precise, straight to the cranium.
It's funny too because they're playing the Celebrity All-Star, the basketball game. They're playing it in a NFL stadium.
Position. It's a double face at the right time for Furia, and a pistol round gained.
That's the kind of stuff that Fury have been working on. Great closeout to the round, making sure that they're disciplined in those kind of moments. 3 out of 4 pistol rounds going the way of Furia. That is certainly going to help. I mean, if NRG had won the pistol, they might have just run away with this map. So
NRG is not done good on pistol rounds at all.
Hold on to that. Yeah, slams down the brakes for NRG with all that momentum that they were accruing. But
and just something to point out, we are seeing basically full ecos coming out for the team after they lose pistol. That is a massive shift compared to last year, where we would see people going for force buys, people going for sheriff buys, relying on the half armor. Even though there has only been, I think, 1 outlaw picked in the entire match so far.
Can you jamming out, bro?
Anyway,
That's my brother.
does seem to have an impact on.
Yeah, I mean,
the
I
early
think
round
Diamond
goal.
left the call because
see what their money's looking like on the buy round, and if you suspect that they're only going to be able to buy a rifle with the half armor, you pick it up.
oh my god. Oh.
The threat is actually more dangerous than reality.
Yeah.
When it comes to the outlaw.
Bit of a repeat of what we saw earlier, I think, in the first half as well. Just the gamble stack goes a bit wrong. NRG finally grouping up here, but not going to have too many chances. Now, they do have a bit of util. A dart, a flash, paranoia from Marv, so... could get dangerous with it. Smoke popping out deep, but maybe they don't want to waste the money. Keep it, play the disciplined style as well. Just go down to the spike, deny any chance for Fury to build up those ults or get any extra pocket money.
And I think this next half coming up is going to be where we can see if Conan is able to outcall NRG's defense. Just throwing a nade in there. Good measure. I mean, what's the need, man?
Yeah.
What is the need? All good, whatever, I suppose. Get yourself an ult orb. It's a pretty important ultimate to try to get online. But yeah, to me, the player that I'm taking an eye on over towards Furia, it's not really any of the players' performance, it's how they call. Because I think that's going to be incredibly important. Navigating those defensive setups that NRG have is the key to victory for Furia. And if Conan can call that, after being on the bench last year, getting called up to the main roster, picking up the captain's shoes as IGL, this could be his moment.
Massive. A lead granted for Furia. They'd love to extend it a little bit deeper now on the bonus. There's some danger to the bonus as well. I mean, they've got 2 rifles.
I like that lineup.
Yeah.
It's a nice one from a non-committed position.
Flash now through, but this time they do want to commit. All the util being expended. Look at that, there was even a paranoia that cleared through into Gen, but nobody's onto the site. Full containment, it's the name of the game. NRG, all their players alive.
And you're playing
Flash ready. Yeah.
NRG are playing retake with paranoia, 2 flashes, nade, recon, everything.
Bloody hell, what the hell is going on there? Liazzi still with the 2, Ethan. They're making mincemeat of all of them, MW. There's the last one left. In the blink of an eye, this has gone all skew with still damage and a shot to finish.
While I'm hyping up all the utility that they have, Ethan just ran in and murked everyone.
Yeah. What was that, a 3-piece?
Yeah, he got a 3K, outdoing Liazzi, who was blind, just spraying down too. But yeah, Ethan, clean, precise. You'll see it in the replay here. Lines up Liazzi, who got a pick, takes down another, and then deletes Conan.
Almost with the 4th. Nasty, nasty play.
And again, Ethan, more of a supportive player on this roster.
Yeah.
And yet, he's still able to come out with stuff like that. That's the danger of this squad.
So the bonus didn't convert like Furia perhaps were hoping for.
Nope.
Enough money to get the buy online, and now
yeah.
The util.
Now watch.
They can aim
sure.
control. Do they want to rush into this one again?
Just get on, get on.
Down the brakes, and there's a re-exploration into mid. That's
get on what?
3 players looking here from NRG. They are
get on your computer.
Pushed up.
Or you've been watching.
Victor.
Or haven't been watching.
Chance,
where do I get it?
Yeah, they've waded right into it.
Go on Twitch. It's the American VALORANT America or something.
As well. NRG. They hold all the ground in the world. Mid.
VALORANT America. Americans. 45,000 people watching. Just look for that one.
Call, a read on what's happening on the other side.
NRG and
Furia. Yeah, it's not like they threw a huge amount of utility to stop Furia from going for
Carrick
that.
has 63,000.
They just decided to
that's
explore
not
mid
their mainstream.
to see if it was an A split. When it wasn't, they decided
it has more than the
to
actual stream.
Anything A, see if they were going to walk down cat, and they were holding just the most bizarre angles.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a K life earlier. They fought a lot of them.
My KJ's out there.
I mean, yeah, dude, NRG are calling it. My KJ is out mid.
Yeah.
My Killjoy is just walking into mid and killing them all.
Into mid, but I mean, I don't know if that's the reaction off of it, but yeah, it's a great setup, a great play in the moment.
Time out.
Yeah, personally, I think what they were trying to do is maybe catch the other half of an A split off guard, and then when they realized that they had a chance to catch people as they re-explored into mid, they just set up on the nastiest angles.
The time used to be 2 minutes.
How does Furia get a read on that?
For what?
As far as I'm aware, no other team's playing that kind of style of defense as them.
That's strange. 8-8, evened up.
And it's not like it was given away by any piece of utility. They didn't throw a huge amount of util in mid. They just kind of walked in there. So there's nothing for Furia to get the read on. Does that incentivize Furia to do more A hits? Does that mean that they need to take mid control? It's pretty difficult to come up with an answer to stuff like that. And NRG have tied things up.
Yeah, not just that as well, though. The economy's taken a knock for Furia, so NRG set up to take the lead in this map, in the series. It's a big one. Furia at a timeout, obviously anything that they've been calling probably going to be for the next one. We saw NRG, a lot of the rounds that they managed to get online on their own attack side was coming from these half-buy rounds. Maybe Furia can do something similar.
But Furia so far in this match have had very little success on the attack side. Just been getting completely outdone.
Tag. Marv. Yeah, he's going to be lit up there. Has to use the paranoia and the smoke to try and exchange and get out of there. Ethan still watching. He's got his man's back, and Marv's still alive and kicking. Not for much longer. A bit of run and gun in action. Stinger. Still a gun you can buy.
It looked like he unplugged his keyboard there.
Yeah.
Just staring at the wall. He's like, I got my one. The rest of you
I give
be
up.
fine.
And look at this. Load all the way down. NRG just holding with 3 players.
I mean, when they don't hear the plant go down, they are so ready for the exploration somewhere else. Crashy's looked away for just a moment.
He has your vandals, Zach.
Rifle. Bloody hell. And W up.
They have every skin in the game.
He's in a really precarious spot. They have to double face.
These aren't their main accounts. They got any skin they want.
Wait, is this a watch button? 2 targets. Gets the reload.
Who's on
Nade pushing him back.
right now?
Out of the corner, where they could best send.
NRG's on defense.
Down onto Dice's Ethan. He's playing this so bloody
where's
well.
the games right now?
Out wide, crouched in the off angle.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
No, who's playing?
It looked
Fury and NRG.
It's a somewhat similar idea to the previous.
Yeah,
Where
you're-
if you don't hear
You're the
all
pigeon.
of the exec utility going down on A, immediately alarm bells ringing in NRG's head.
Now we're watching Valorant.
Crashy's looked backwards because he was thinking, wait,
Watching
Crashy
NRG
lurked
and
all the way
Fury.
down mid behind grass.
He's not
You could see that the thought process was there.
Yeah. NRG, if they win this, though, it's over.
Grunting into the mic, as you do.
NRG with massive retake ultimates here. Not playing super heavily committed to the ace.
I low-key
Instead,
expected
looking to
this,
set
though.
Demon One up on
Like,
the-
low-key.
He's playing a bit back as well, just waiting to see if they
Yeah,
use the power,
honestly,
which
the
they
other
will.
team has actually been
Flies
playing
through,
pretty good,
Demon One's
though.
back out of there. It does connect onto him,
A lot of people
though.
expected it to. A lot of people expected it to be like blowout.
And Demon One's there. The smoke just a little bit delayed, trying to push past it and
Yeah,
away
just because
through
it's
with
better
the
when
Fury
I'm
Conan.
like watching
He's hoping to
stuff, you
clear
know.
the way for his team.
Oh my goodness. They're always
access to
alone
the
on
side.
stairs.
Crashy's alone, a
Oh
little
my
isolated,
goodness.
and yet Furia stopped in the choke point.
He has
Wait.
a spike.
Work further forward.
He's tucked
Hey,
close
Matt,
to
are
the
you
Through.
serious?
Wait, that actually through.
He knows.
Or just watch
How
the
does it
regular
go?
stream. Don't watch mine, because you're gonna be delayed and you're gonna hear our reactions before.
Drone
I mean,
not seeing
Yeah,
anything.
this kid has delay for some reason.
It's not huge, but
What
there's
is
some.
Liazzi's
pretty huge.
evacuation plan here?
Not
Well,
sure.
it depends on what you're watching on. If you're watching on phone, it's worse than if it's on PC.
Drop down, the counter spam. It's there, necessary really, securing that trade, but I mean, with the spike in such a precarious spot,
Oh
there's no
my
chance.
goodness.
What a
Demon
shot,
one.
nails him straight to the wall.
Hey, Liazzi just door dashed the spike to us.
Even once, yeah, he's good.
Just sent
He's
it straight
so
into the
good.
smoke. I can
Yeah, he's on
understand
energy.
he played there, but it was stuck in an
NRG
awkward
is
position,
stacked,
but man,
Pigeon.
this round
She's
has been
disbanded.
difficult for Furia.
Let's
30
put Conan
seconds
in.
left.
I mean, they still have a team.
Again, just an unwinnable position. Oh, he's pretty
Wait.
fine in the jump spot.
Him and Ethan,
Sneak
right, are the
attacks.
ones
I
that
thought-
are.
I thought-
Timing.
I thought
Wait,
Demon
timing.
One hit on easy
Timing.
geniuses.
He was.
Yeah,
Timing.
but they
Maybe
basically
Crashies will
cut.
fall, but he's
He
playing
left
it
because they
so
cut his pay in half.
Massively, and look at that. Waiting for the flash timing. That's Ethan. Yeah.
Wait, the flash.
No, but
Real immaculate
NRG
play
is
there,
stacked
their
now,
defense was
Pigeon. They
good.
got like a lot of good
And
players.
it's not like NRG.
I mean, they were
needed to
stacked
be
last year, too,
fighting the
and they
choke
lost
point
them.
necessarily too much.
Yeah,
Victor's
but
just
they
in a perfect
basically
position to collect MW.
are way
Then
better this year.
everyone picks one up with
They
the
did.
operator. And after that,
What?
the rest of
God.
Furia is scared to go in.
I feel like whatever team Demon one's on is their team's got a real good chance.
A very clean.
You think
finish.
NRG? You think
Nah.
Demon
The
One
old version of
too
NRG
bad?
with finesse at the helm.
good?
I thought they pulled off their most beautiful stuff on the attack side. But in this match,
You think you can
this
get us
version
to
of NRG has just been extraordinary on defense.
Well,
Might be a very different identity.
see, that's a little bit different.
3A? Are we not on one mid? It's to have Killjoy turret, but like.
How much can you really do now if you are Furia?
I think they got Killjoy
Knocked down
turret.
once more to the Sheriff Eyes, Knives. MW. It's making a lot of noise though. They're going to be able to hear these players out towards Cat. Even the ping, I think that's Marv.
Well, the first game took forever because they forgot to change what's it called, the Breeze. They forgot to open halls on Breeze, so that everyone had to update their game. They had to re-put their skin, equip their skins because you know it's the count is like resets every time you log
I was
out.
gonna say because I was like, wait, what? I thought it'd be over by now.
NRG 10 to 13.
Surprisingly.
Jiggle spotted by
Oh my
Havoc.
goodness. You're walling them?
Elliot Ticker looked for that flash as well. Really gonna push him back.
Havoc had 2 kills in the first map.
So many of these
Pigeon.
maps have just been perfected.
This is
Havoc
35
had
seconds now. They're running
2
straight
kills on the
into
first map.
anchoring, hard anchoring setup. They've got Killjoy mollies all the way down towards lane.
Yeah, 2 and 20.
Victor crashing the setup for success.
Yeah, now he's doing really good this game.
Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. This round is lost.
Oh my goodness, MW. Looking
over.
to find that one, but we're 15 seconds left. Hello, there's a lot.
Yeah, they're on a save round
Gonna try
though.
and make your way across here onto the lane. It's all
Oh
being
my
watched.
goodness.
Clear.
Oh.
8 seconds.
Wait.
Have to try and stick this one now.
Demon
The
1
chance with
verse.
the timing of Demon 1. Just holding for it in case it was fake.
He's
for
got
Buck.
it.
1 moment, 69 health.
Demon 1 has to win
Down.
this.
Has to know he's
Oh.
there.
He just shot it. He just shot at the box.
That is precise.
He probably saw his head
What did he
barely.
see? Show me the replay.
The alarm bot. I think genuinely. I mean.
Oh yeah, the
Demon one,
alarm bot
He
placement.
heard the reload for
No, you
starters,
can
so
see
he
his
can
head.
get onto a more aggressive angle.
You saw something.
Hopefully we see it in the replay, but
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
show us Demon
The
1's
shots are
POV.
crazy.
yeah, look at this.
Oh, he
Oh
did
yeah,
some-
Sire's head.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
flick though is crazy.
Glitch.
It's too clean.
Glitch.
Okay, so no miracle there for Furia. They're gonna have to pull this
Havoc's
one out,
not
grind out
top
every
fragging,
single
but
round.
he's 12 and 15, way better than last.
Super difficult.
He was
Massive
top
ults
fragging.
available
Demon
now
1's
for both
playing.
teams.
I mean, he's not even top fragging for his
Doesn't
team
look like
this
they wanna go
game.
fast
He would
into
start
this one,
off
though.
like 0 and
Backside
7.
off for MW. He needs to get value.
We haven't seen NRG go for any of these, super aggressive flash and dash kind of plays, but Demon 1 is trying to get posted on a
He's
really
spotting.
deep line.
Someone said nerf KJB.
Time's there. Turret's taken care of.
They've got to know that there's an op behind this.
Yeah, it's such a common play.
He
Have to
try
clear
peeks it.
though.
Flash, here
They-
comes from Havoc. No, it was a team
No.
goal. Oh my. And that's not Havoc's fault. Just maybe a lack of communication, maybe Khalil just swinging a little too early. But that could have been a nice punish on Demon 1. They in fact even got some good damage onto it.
Yeah.
They needed
Minute
that.
left in the round. Set the sights over towards A, but NRG.
It's so funny how
so
both
damn
teams
ready.
literally
There's
play
a
the
double
exact
volley
same
setup here.
same
I think
agents.
Usually to
My goodness, the mollies are
stop
perfect.
anybody pushing onto the lockdown, and Victor just rips it, not even playing it for the retake.
Holding into delay. A main control given up. Havoc running his way all the way up to the top side of mid. He's hoping to try and pull some of these
They're
players
just
away.
running
He's a
right
one-man
into the
army
off.
right now, but NRG with them taking
trying
care
right
of
to-
it.
oh my
That's
goodness.
up to him.
Ethan just went off too.
My goodness.
Oh, it's over.
Players moved
Nice
there.
jiggle, spots the movement. No,
That's
he could have
over.
readjusted and re-pushed.
Yeah.
Positioning there.
Oh
lit
my
up
goodness.
Like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, and they have no money to buy next.
What
I was
a
told
shot.
then
It's
that
a wrap.
IGLs are supposed to get worse individually when they
Yeah,
It is
Ethan
a
held
wrap.
down Tree like a coat.
the responsibilities, the mental bandwidth.
Ye-
So
Ethan
why
is the
is Ethan
support player,
performing
by the way.
so damn well?
Top fragging.
It's not just the top fragging. On the first map, his utility was immaculate, and the setups on this map have still been really good too.
They have.
And
He's
their
had some
ideal.
really fantastic calls on defense in terms of how he's adjusted stuff around. I mean, that could of course be some of the players on the team, but we'll give the guy credit. We do for all the other ideals.
like the flashes in this.
But yeah, it does not seem to have
Yeah,
dropped
for
off
the
in
viewers, yeah.
slightest, despite picking up the calling.
I mean, it makes it more better to watch. Even if you go into a
saw
custom,
him.
even if you go into a custom game, you'll see the flashes like that too. If you're a spectator
One
mode.
round, that's all NRG need, and they've got lots of chances.
Yeah.
The smoke. Just waiting for the right timing there, so blocking off main.
And 3. Is there a game after this?
Everyone group
Yeah.
Here's a
It's
lockdown.
C9 versus
Molten
NRG.
Tide is gonna be removing that
Are those
pressure
teams
onto
good or
the
no?
Fury, so players of NRG
That's
can't
a
anchor this one.
be
Marv,
like
good
a
paranoia.
dark
Needs
horse,
some help
maybe
from the
or
rest of his
something
team, and there it is. Ethan
Oh my
immediately.
goodness.
The collapsing
The
line,
hold.
You think it'll be more closer than this one?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, GG.
Oh my goodness.
NRG just better. They sucked in pistol round though. And NRG lost all the pistol rounds.
Think about how crazy that is. That even though they lost basically 3 out of 4 pistol rounds, they still won.
Yeah.
Have to be going deep.
That's cool.
But man, the defense sides in particular today
So is energy like
utterly world class.
Oh, they're definitely one of the better teams. Man's gotta put his shoes back on. Yeah, Demon Ones. And
he doesn't like
really looking clean. Furia certainly pushed them. I think this squad has got more to give against other opponents. But today, they got a little outclassed on both of those sides where NRG was able to access the defense.
Yeah.
And this squad, it seems like there's
hopefully it don't take too long for them to get the next game going.
out the gates with a 2-0 victory.
Amazing beginning for this NRG team. One step closer as well to reach
I want to check my item shop in Valorant.
It's the opening here, and like you said, Josh, you know, it's not over just yet for Furia. Gets sent down into the lowers, but we'll be finding out who their opponent is actually straight after this one with that matchup. But you're right, I mean, just the individual form, I felt like you saw these highlight moments from every single player of NRG. They're not a one-man team, they're not a one-man show.
But they also happened so often together. Whereas for Furia, we actually did see some big rounds coming out from MW, but it wasn't as often. You know, it wasn't one of those games where MW took over. He was actually prevented from taking over by the way that NRG were ready for him at all times. And then also, the RT
my shop's horrible.
really turned up in an exciting manner for a rookie that we didn't expect too much from. Havoc map 2 doing really well. But getting all of that working at the same time is going to be crucial for Furia. I think today they just got outclassed a little bit. They certainly had their chances.
What the heck? It launched 2 of them.
But on the other way around, I mean, Conan had his opportunity, I think, to try to outcall the squad on the other side, Ethan, and I think he just wasn't quite.
You go on Valorant and you click on the thing, it'll automatically launch the live stream, and I accidentally did that.
Post-match interview. Take it away.
Wait, what happened?
Thank you very much, Brandon.
I went on Valorant, you know, and clicked on the esports tab and then clicked on it and launched the live stream, so I was hearing it twice.
Congratulations. It has to
That's kind of
feel
cool.
great to kick off the season with a clean 2-0 victory, and it all started on Breeze.
I'll be right back 1 second, okay, while we're waiting for the next.
Great control, and it really wasn't until the second half that we actually saw Furia start to gain what looked like a little bit of momentum, and then I saw that some timeouts were called from NRG. What was talked about in those timeouts to really close it out?
Yeah, I think we knew every round that they won was extremely close, and every round we won was pretty convincing, I'd say. So even though the score got a little close at the end, we were still extremely confident, I'd say.
And that confidence definitely translated over into map number 2. Talk to us, what was the mood like in the team after that first half? It felt like it was a little bit hard to close out some of those gun rounds, and we saw Furia definitely step up, but really you rallied together heading into that second half. So what was the team's mood like?
Yeah, again, you know, it got pretty close, 6-6, but we had some really good anti-strat from Chet, so that kind of brought the mood up a little bit. And, you know, I think same thing. Even though the score got close, we were still really confident, and it felt like, you know, we were winning the whole time.
I feel like it's not just the team that's looking confident, it's also yourself. You are now the new IGL for NRG, and I just want to ask, what has that been like for you? It has to be so many extra things to think about. You know, it's not just about IGLing, but you also have to keep up your own utility and supporting the team. So what has that transition been like for you?
It's fun, honestly. Everyone, you know, is super supportive on the team. They make it extremely easy. So, you know, the coaching, the players, everyone makes it easy for me, and other than that, I just do my job as a player. So it's been good so far.
And it's been great to see as well. Last question before I let you go. Of course, next up, you're going to be playing either C9 or MIBR. And it's fun right now because I feel like so many teams have made all these roster changes. Have you and the boys been scrimming against them at all? And what are your thoughts on their teams and how they look?
We scrim a couple franchise teams, but not too many, just because the season's so close right now. So everyone's kind of... there's a big question mark on every team right now, you know, comp-wise, player-wise. So every game kind of going into it a little dry. But we know if we play our game really well, we'll turn out good.
Well, we certainly saw that today. Thank you very much, Ethan, for taking the time. We are going to head to a short commercial break. But when we come back, it'll be Cloud9 taking on MIBR.
Alrighty. I got some food.
What'd you get?
Some tamales.
Oh shoot.
Nice.
Wait, those are like
Guys,
Yeah.
the next match, who do you think is winning?
I don't know. I don't really know anything about either team.
Me personally, I think Cloud9's gonna lose somehow. I don't know how.
Are they the
but
favorites
they're
though?
gonna lose. They're playing in my VR.
Who's the favorites going into this game?
Definitely Cloud9.
I don't really know much. I'm kind of just getting into it this season. You know a lot about this Pigeon or no?
I used to watch the games, but not anymore. I kind of stopped when I stopped playing that.
Well, they haven't had any in a while though. They just started back up.
That's true.
The last thing was Champions, right?
Yep.
Which was what? December or before that?
December-ish.
Hopefully they have no technical problems.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
You saw that at the beginning?
No, I didn't. You just said that.
All because the wrong bind was in the map in the game.
Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze, sorry. Because they had tunnels was blocked off still.
I want Sunset. Give me Sunset.
I hate Sunset.
Oh, I do not want to see
I hate
Sunset
it.
in a competitive game.
Sunset's the worst map ever.
Nope.
I agree.
King, I hate you.
I just don't like Breeze.